This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No. Nope.
Y'all, just stop.
Welcome to DBL. It's Thursday, September 16th, the first week of our 5th year on the air. I'm Tori here with Al and Jeff, and we're so grateful you're here joining us.
I'm glad you put the paper down so we could get started.
The paper's
I'm like,
about
are you bored
our first,
already?
The paper's about our first story.
Okay. Wow. Could I get an ooh from Kelly?
Yes, you did.
And I instigated it a little bit, too.
Yeah, you did. All right, moving on to some serious situations here. Did y'all see this? There was some very emotional congressional testimony yesterday by some of America's top gymnasts. They were actually slamming the FBI for ignoring their sexual abuse claims against former teen doctor Larry Nassar. Take a look.
I sit before you today to raise my voice so that no little girl must endure what I, the athletes at this table, and the countless others who needlessly suffered under Nassar's guise of medical treatment.
And it disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers. What is the point of reporting abuse if our own FBI agents are going to take it upon themselves to bury that report in a drawer?
Larry Nassar is currently serving a prison sentence that will keep him behind bars for life. Meantime, the FBI director told Congress yesterday he doesn't have a good answer for why the Bureau waited, quote, more than a year to investigate the claims. Now, the director, Christopher Wray, was not in charge of the FBI at the time, but not only is it scary to testify in front of a Senate Judicial Committee, you're testifying against the FBI to the head of the FBI. That's an incredibly brave thing to do, and some of the stories include Michaela Maroney says she told the FBI before her mom, Al, on the floor, and he never made one statement, never made one investigation. It was just all buried until more and more girls were abused. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've talked about this kind of off camera a lot, and I just want somebody, maybe, I can't get a good answer, maybe one of our viewers can just explain to me, because I'm not that smart, I'm a comic. How does this happen? Like, just this one kind of weird, squirrely guy has access and violates this many Olympians.
70 plus
with so
girls.
We work on a television show. How long would it take us to just book 5 Olympians? It would take us weeks. But yet this one random squirt, not famous, not a former Surgeon General, just this dude is getting complaint after complaint after complaint, and everybody is burying this. Same at Penn State, same at Ohio State with the wrestling. Here, this is a Michigan State. First of all, shout out Big Ten.
Yeah, right.
But also, how does this happen, Jeff? I don't understand. I really don't.
Accessibility is first, right? We don't have access to Olympians. He did. Multiple.
Right.
He was the guy to go to if you were an Olympian. So it's accessibility. He preyed on that, right? That's what he took advantage of. What I am confused about, like all of you, is the power that he wielded.
That's what I'm saying.
Where did that come from? Where's the hey, you bring me an Olympian I could molest, and here's what I'm going to do for you? Like, I don't see, you know what I'm saying?
Terrible,
I'm not trying to.
But with the Jeffrey Epstein thing, you can go, he's a billionaire. He probably had some stuff on some very powerful people, them doing stuff on videotape.
Right.
Now all of a sudden he shows up dead, and like, you get why people were scared to investigate him. He was also donating a lot of money to the police department. So
probably had a lot of people in his pocket. Who does this guy have?
Who is this dude?
That's what I'm saying.
So, and just so you know, the FBI also backed Larry Nassar. No one sent any kind of investigation to it for years, meaning other girls got abused in the meantime. If you read Michaela Maroney, it's an awful testimony, but even at a game in Tokyo, she claims he was on top of her naked, molesting her for hours. For hours.
Like, how does that, if like Joanna Gaines, who's a cable TV star, said that there was a cameraman she felt was looking at her strange, he'd be fired before lunch.
Yeah. You know what, Christopher?
This guy,
I know.
Just,
you know what the director of the FBI said? On no planet is this acceptable.
Well,
and these 2 FBI agents, by the way, they're no longer with the FBI, but there's no criminal activity looking into them, which I think there should be. So let us know what you all think. I thought it was an incredibly brave thing they did yesterday. All right, have you all been following?
They shouldn't have had to been brave. Somebody should have done their job.
I completely agree with you. You're absolutely right. Following this case, there's a missing van woman. 22-year-old Gabby Petito and her boyfriend Brian Laundrie were traveling the country in a van, documenting their adventures on YouTube. But Brian returned home to Florida without her. 10 days later, Gabby was reported missing by her family. Police in Utah have now released body cam footage of an incident involving the couple in Moab back in August. That's in Utah. Take a look.
We'd have been fighting all morning, and he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because of your OCD?
He told me I needed to calm down.
What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
Gabby was last seen in Wyoming last August. Police named Brian Laundrie a person of interest, but get this, he's refused to speak to police. Brian's family did release a statement saying, quote, the family is remaining in the background at this juncture, and will have no further comment.
I was at the gym this morning and I was running and I saw like out of the corner of my eye, you know, they have all the TVs, and I saw this story and that was the first time I saw it. And I slowed down, I started walking to read like what was going on. I was like, okay, I don't know what happened. I'm just alleging. I'm like, that guy totally killed his girlfriend. Like, they were across country together. They took all these photos together. Then he emerges without her, alone, when they were in the middle of nowhere together, and now he's pleading the fifth.
And there was an argument that you saw happen where there was a physical altercation.
And that was police body cam.
Correct.
So I was reading this whole story.
And you're like, this guy did it.
And then I was showing footages, and I was looking at his face. I'm like, how does someone murder someone else or dispose of their body? I don't know what happened. And this is the first thing running through my head.
But
you have to say
that's
allegedly. And I was looking at his face like, how could you do that to another human being? That was my first thought.
So you went all the way, and I think there's no one out there watching that doesn't think this guy might have had at least something to do with it. But just so you know, when you're told not to talk to police, it doesn't always mean you're guilty. That's a good defense lawyer telling you.
How about when you emerge out of the desert?
That's bad. When you emerge out of the desert without your partner, that is bad.
What's the next step?
So he doesn't talk to police at all. He'll stay with his lawyer. His lawyer will tell him to shut up, and they'll wait for trial.
He doesn't have to go into custody?
Yeah.
I know dudes that got into a fight at a parade and they would spend the weekend in jail.
He certainly can go into custody, but he certainly doesn't have to talk to police.
He seems to be at home watching us right now.
Interesting. We'll see where this goes. He's right now only a person of interest.
We'll have some more follow-up on this story.
This story's going to get legs.
I do not understand the law at all. It baffles me.
Today,
I just don't get it.
We baffled you today on a lot of things.
You baffled me.
I know.
Well done.
Thank you. Coming up on DBL, our interview with Tyra Banks. What does she think about some of the controversial contestants joining this season's Dancing with the Stars?
She's happy I'm on there.
You're not dancing at all. You're terrible,
You are
actually.
a star, though.
Yeah. And Wild Store returns from Christmas trees to used bed sheets. Ugh. Do you have any shame when taking stuff back? We're going to talk about it coming up next.
Closed captioning provided by
A lot of people said follow the money trail. There has to be one.
For what?
I guess about, this is Carrie Hill. Carrie, if you're watching, let us know what you
gymnast?
think
Or
about probably the gymnast. That's actually a good point. Also, Raised Vibe says if this were a black guy, though.
I'm just always like, I think about stop and frisk. They said like the thing Giuliani had set up in New York over the course, it was a one square block. They stopped like over 800,000 kids in the course of a year. 800,000 stops.
Yeah.
No reason, just threw them against the wall looking for. And then this guy comes back out of the desert without his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go inside and watch some Rick and Morty. And everybody's like, okay, well, this legal mastermind, she shut his door. What are we gonna do? So like, it's very hard for black men to understand the law because it does not apply to us. So like, I'm like, explain to me how in theory this works. It seems really cool. It seems like it works for people.
It's really cool because there's two justice systems. If you're wealthy and usually white, you get a different justice system, which means better defense litigators.
OJ got that.
Oh, well, if you're rich, that's another one. If you're wealthy, you have a completely different access to privilege of who you get to represent you, what you wear, what you do in the courtroom, who coaches you. As you can see from Brittany, she had a terrible lawyer, right? And what happened when she hired a good one? It all changed. Now Jamie's filed to not be a conservator. So there's two strong justice systems, and grossly unfair.
Yeah, but I mean, it does
Grossly
seem that,
unfair.
like, I mean, you do see famous mafia guys getting off with better sentences, big-time drug dealers, because, nobody went to jail from Big Pharma. Like,
Nope.
Nobody. Not one person.
No.
Have you watched Cocaine Cowboys?
Yes. Yeah, oh gosh. I've
They
seen
got
it.
off a couple times.
I've
That's
seen
a good
it a couple times.
documentary.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
great. It's a great
There's
documentary.
a follow-up series, too, where it's like 6 episodes where they follow, just one guy in Miami, but it's really, really
Oh, really?
Dude, you got to watch this on
It's
Netflix.
fascinating.
Yeah, dude,
and then they
it's-
get the best lawyers in the country and they get off.
Right, it works.
You know?
There's a reason that somebody's $1,500 an hour.
to congratulate Daily Blast Live for 5 years. 5 years of doing what? You know, what they do. Right, yeah. What is that? I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? Well, we're looking forward to coming back in studio live. No, we're not.
Thank you, Jeff Dunham. We appreciate that. And what is Bert called, a dummy? You don't want to call it a
puppet, right?
Puppet. No, you don't call it a puppet. It's called a dummy.
No, vice versa.
Oh, God.
I don't think anyone wants to be called a dummy.
I think it's called a dummy. All right, we're going to continue. I think I'm in trouble. 2 women who appear to be Costco employees have gone viral on TikTok. They're answering questions about the company's return policy. And Jeff loves Costco, so we're going to get his take.
I do.
In this video, they claim the store will offer full refunds for bed sheets that have been used for 5 years, a dead Christmas tree returned after Christmas, and even pie with most of it eaten. So this got us talking. Have you ever tried something like this? And what is your return philosophy?
Aren't you embarrassed of yourself? Like,
pie?
aren't you embarrassed?
Thank you.
Seriously,
that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, you're a human being. Like sometimes, like I just look at humans and I'm like, you woke up in the morning, like brushed your teeth, and then probably didn't, and then chose to come here and return this tree. Do you have any self-respect? Like, what is wrong with you?
I think some people just look at it like they're a big corporation. I'm going to get over because I'm the little guy. But you know, one of my first jobs, I was a busboy at MC Suites Hotels, and for a long time they had a policy: if anything you don't like happens, you get a night's free stay. And so I used to go to work at 4:45 in the morning. 5 o'clock, there'd be people down there like, the faucet in my room, so I don't think we should pay. And you could tell the front desk people were like, come on, dude. But when you have that policy, you're going to have people returning, eating pies.
Now, what's your return philosophy? Like, what won't you return? What will you return? Is there like a limit?
All right, do you want me to put somebody on blast right now?
Yeah.
Nordic Track. You're going to go on blast.
Do it.
I bought it in February, okay? This elliptical. 5 times the repair guy had to come out. I still have it in my basement in pieces because the repair guy couldn't fix it. I can't call Nordic Track because already my blood's boiling up. I'm not even joking.
Your anger's too much.
My anger's too much to get on the phone and be like, you have to come pick this up because they're going to give me 100 questions.
Right.
Even though they can't. My blood's boiling right now.
I can tell.
Like I'm getting angry and I don't want my blood
is shifting.
I'm trying to control my anger. So it's still in my basement because I can't call and work up. I can't do it.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to do it. I'm getting angry enough.
Are you okay?
No, I'm
okay, take a moment. Take a moment. Al, what is your return philosophy?
You know, I've learned a lot since being with my girl. Like I realized that I had no strength inside of me to return clothes. I don't know if that's just men.
That's being lazy. That's
men
lazy.
I remember being with my sister and she's like, I'm gonna return. I'm like, you haven't worn it. I don't like it. And so like I've learned like to advocate. Like I'll send food back if it's bad.
Good
it's
for
not
you.
what I order. And I just
good for you.
I really feel like men don't speak up. I'll be like, I'll eat it.
Nope.
And now like I've
consumer
learned.
advocate. There you go.
There you go.
Are you a returner?
Gently, but I wouldn't do pie. Coming up on DBL, Tyra Banks keeps it real. She's given us the behind-the-scenes scoop on this season's Dancing with the Stars, and she gives the tea, spills the tea. Dang it.
Back in school, we're getting a lot of questions on our Instagram about the risk of COVID-19 to children. So let's verify. Are there any treatments for kids with COVID-19? Our sources are the University of Maryland Pediatrics professor Dr. Jim Campbell, the FDA, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the National Institutes of Health. The AAP estimates more than 5 million children have tested positive since the pandemic began, and the NIH says most recovered without any special treatment. Still, some kids may suffer more serious symptoms, so doctors modify proven adult treatments.
The same medications that are used in adults when they get sicker are being used for some children. But given that they just don't get as sick as frequently, there's not as much data to be able to support their use, but they're still there and available for us to use.
The FDA authorized remdesivir for children younger than 12 and weighing less than 88 pounds. Doctors can also use antibody treatments for teens who are at least 88 pounds. But in most cases, more traditional treatments will work.
Often they don't need any COVID-specific treatment, only supportive treatment. And that is like keeping their fever down, keeping them well hydrated with fluids, giving them oxygen if they need oxygen.
So it's true. There are treatments for kids with COVID-19. As for the vaccine, Pfizer and Moderna are still studying the efficacy and safety in children younger than 12. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. Want something verified? Email us or send us a text. For more verified stories and to sign up for our newsletter, go to verifythis.com.
So jazzy, our songs. All right, welcome back to DBL. She gave Dancing with the Stars a makeover. Now she's serving up all the tea about the season 30 cast. Plus, she's given us the scoop on our latest venture. Tyra Banks joined us earlier and today is chatting with the stars. I'm gonna smize.
How are you feeling today, Tyra? You look great. Cute dress.
I am feeling good. You know, I love that you think this is a dress. I have on leggings and some like Vans on the bottom of this. It is a top, but it is like corseted and like very uncomfortable. So thank you.
But I love that you paired it with Vans, so at least the feet are comfortable,
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna wear the same thing today, and that would have been so
comfortable.
weird.
Okay, so the Dancing with the Stars cast has some controversial surprises. We have a lot of our viewers writing in, Tyra. They want to speak to you about Olivia Jade, who they think should be canceled. So they want to know from you, what do you think is going to come from that? Also, just a little bit behind the scenes, does the show look to cast controversial contestants to keep people watching? Please divulge the tea.
Yeah, so I'm not on the casting team at all. I get some FYIs and some kind of like what do they think my opinion is, but I don't make the final decisions. But you know, I think we have to remember sometimes people are human beings, and there's different sides to stories, and there's a whole world. We are so like, we don't have time. You know, it's just like there's news and there's stuff happening all the time, and you're flipping and you're flipping and you're seeing, oh, this person means this and this person means this, and you put them in a category and you dismiss them and you move on. But they're human beings with a whole other side of stuff or a truth that you don't know. So I think we need to give Olivia a chance and listen to her side of this. Of course, she's going to share her story. And I guarantee you, you're going to hear things like, dang, I didn't know that. So just give her a chance. Just listen.
Amen. Well
Advice for
said.
Tyra Banks. I like it. Another contestant, Tyra, that's getting a lot of buzz is JoJo Siwa, because typically males lead on the dance floor. She is the first same-sex couple on Dancing with the Stars. 2 females. How is this going to work out? Who leads in this situation, Tyra?
First of all, let's talk about a man leading on the dance floor all the time. Right? We got women CEOs. We got women like breaking the news down right there in Denver. We've got all these women leading and doing their thing, but a man is still leading on the dance floor. We need to break that ballroom ceiling, first of all. That's another thing. So that's a whole other thing, separately from what JoJo Siwa is doing, which is breaking the ceiling off of what we have been taught is love, and what we have been taught is dance. And for her to be so young and to do this, and I always say that when you're first, you are breaking down the walls, you are going through that forest, you're getting cuts and scratches and brambles all stuck to you, but you are opening the door and making the way for other people to not feel that pain. And so what she is doing is like loud and brash and beautiful, and she's actually saving lives in the process. I truly believe that.
I totally agree. When you're a pioneer, you take the heat, but she has to be brave enough to do it. Unbelievable, right? All right, as a gorgeous supermodel, you might not have known you are, but you can wear just about anything. And we just saw the Met Gala. There's a lot of looks going on. I need to know what inspires your looks and about this season. What is surprises in store? Or what are you looking for this season?
Headdresses, maybe?
Yeah, is there any Iman like headdresses I could do?
I want to have people like call each other and be like, girl, look at Tyra, she looks amazing, turn on the TV. And then I want that friend turn on the TV and be like, what are you talking about? Tyra looks crazy.
I have to ask you about this. You worked with the great Lionel Richie on the Smize cream. And I need to know, what was it like to work with him, and what does Lionel Richie taste like?
I was just at his house last night. That just sounded weird, actually. Meeting about Smize cream. But I have tasted Lionel Richie. But his flavor of Smize cream, called All Night Love, that we created with him, it is full of his favorite childhood flavors. There's creamy, dreamy vanilla custard style ice cream.
Ooh.
There's salted caramel. Ooh. There's a midnight cookie crumble swirl and milk chocolate covered fudge hearts.
Oh, whoa!
And yes, and there is a what we call a Smile Surprise in the bottom of that Lionel Richie flavor, where you have to dig, baby, dig for a cookie dough chunk. That we call caramel scotch. Our caramel play on butterscotch honey. And the flavor is called All Night Love.
See, now we know what Lionel Richie tastes like. All right, you guys try to clown me.
That's what Lionel Richie tastes like.
Yes.
You've been redeemed, my friend.
Thank you, Sam.
What made you get into ice cream? Are you an ice cream fan?
I have been obsessed with ice cream for my entire life. My mother and I used to bond over it. Friday nights after school, we'd get in the car, we'd go to the ice cream shop, she'd get chocolate, I got coffee flavored ice cream. Even my young self liked coffee flavored.
Yeah, wow.
And we would sit in the car and talk about, everything. Anything and everything. And so ice cream for me is like connection, it's family, it's tasty, it's indulgent.
Thank you so much for being here. DBL Nation, you can catch the premiere of season 30 of ABC's Dancing with the Stars on September 20th. Thank you so much, Tyra.
I'll be love watching.
You're welcome.
I'm getting ice cream.
All night love. I'm about to go taste Lionel right now. Bye, y'all.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
COVID variant in the US. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verified viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and NextStrain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now, let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggests that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify, COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
Welcome back to DBL. It's time for some sweet, sweet deals.
I like your hair like that.
You sure?
Yes, I like that.
I feel like I got
Looks
electrocuted
good on
the bottom
camera.
half. Okay, so sorry. Steph showed me some products at better prices. They're great. Here's this week's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com. Thanks, Al.
I like it.
All right, what do you have for us today, Stephanie? I'm in the mood.
Hey, Tori, I have got some wonderful products and even better deals, and I cannot wait to share them with you. So check this out. First up, it's the Swiss Tech 11-piece makeup brush set with a bonus carrying bag. So you get 11 brushes, so there's no need to keep your multi-purpose brush for everything.
Right.
These brushes were handcrafted by a professional makeup artist.
wow.
So normally this set is as much as $50. We've got them for $15. I know, saving everyone 70%. Now, Tori, we've also got some amazing Laura Geller, the real deal concealer.
I love Laura Geller.
And we've got them in a range of 6 shades, and the formula is intensely pigmented and it's packed with antioxidants, so it means you'll hide all your imperfections. Normally, one of these is as much as $26, but you can get one from us for only $12, saving up to 54%. Now, this next item is just so plush. They're Enchanted Home Luna 6-piece Turkish towel sets, and since they're loomed from premium Turkish cotton, they're the perfect towel to wrap yourself up in. So normally it's as much as $130.
Yeah, I could see that.
But we've got it, Tori, for only $39, saving our viewers 70%. Now, last but certainly not least, this product will be sure to grab anyone's attention. This is the Steel Time NY Genuine Leather Crossbody Bag. We all know how important pockets are, and these have plenty. So normally these are as much as $40.
Yeah, I was like, I bet it's 40 or up, yeah.
But guess what? We've got them for $19. $19, saving 53%.
This is a gift to all of you. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com right on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. I want to wish everyone an easy fast for those celebrating Yom Kippur. It's a day we atone for our sins. So Jeff, Al, I want to apologize for anything I've done to harm you. I hope you will forgive me this year.
You've been awfully sinful this year, but I accept your apology.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. DBL's
Happy
new
fast.
every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow.
Easy fast.
Easy fast. There you go.
A person from Latin American origin or descent. The Spanish language is gendered. Almost all words are male or female. For example, Latino is a male, Latina is a female. But the male term Latino is also used as the universal term for everyone. Latinx is used as a gender-neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina.
Here's what we're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
U.S. gymnasts give powerful testimony on the FBI's handling of Larry Nassar's abuse.
I don't want another young gymnast, Olympic athlete, or any individual to experience the horror that I and hundreds of others have endured.
Will this lead to change? The mysterious disappearance of a young woman on a cross-country road trip with her boyfriend. Why police are naming him as a person of interest in the case. Jay Leno will be here live. Who's his favorite late-night host in the game right now? And Donny Osmond will also join us live. What does he think about flying solo without Marie in his new Vegas show?
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane? This is a sham.
No.
Nope.
Y'all, just stop.
Finally here, drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. It is Thursday, September 16th, the first week of our 5th year on the air. I'm Sam here with Erica, Jeff, and Tori. Let's get started. A lot of you are talking about this. There was some very emotional congressional testimony yesterday by some of America's top gymnasts. They were slamming the FBI for ignoring their sexual abuse claims against former team doctor Larry Nassar. Take a look.
I sit before you today to raise my voice so that no little girl must endure what I, the athletes at this table, and the countless others who needlessly suffered under Nassar's guise of medical treatment.
And it disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers. What is the point of reporting abuse if our own FBI agents are going to take it upon themselves to bury that report in a drawer?
Wow. Larry Nassar is currently serving a prison sentence that will keep him behind bars for life. Meantime, the FBI director told Congress yesterday he doesn't have a good answer for why the Bureau waited more than a year to investigate the claims. And within that year, Erica, between 2015 and 2016, if they would have acted right away, they would have saved 70 cases, 70 victims, 70 lives.
I constantly have this conversation about when we are going after the wrong person or we're ignoring people who are coming forward and saying, I have been victimized in this way. What happens when you ignore? That means that you are creating more victims. I am so on board with holding everyone who was complicit in this accountable. These women came forward and said the deepest, most painful things that have happened to them in order to save others. They can't change the course of their past, but they can change the course for other people's future. And when we're having these conversations about women's rights and what, you know, my body, my choice, all of these things, yeah, this is super important because when women come forward, and men too come forward, then no one's protecting them. So we have to talk about protecting the survivors.
Yeah, what's so funny is one of the survivors says, I shouldn't be standing here. I just shouldn't be standing here because I told an FBI agent, Michaela Maroney, on the ground before she told her mother, the bedroom, floor of her bedroom on the phone, he got on top of me. He molested me for hours. I was naked. This was at a Tokyo competition, at the London Games where I won a medal. He didn't use gloves. She's telling him all this. She hangs up the phone. The guy does nothing. There's no paperwork started. There's no investigation started. So now people are looking for criminal complaints against this guy.
That guy is in jail, I believe.
That FBI agent has been let go of the FBI, but he's not currently in jail. Wow. I don't think so. So those two FBI agents are no longer there, but they are looking into criminal for those two. I'm just saying, when you go to someone and then they don't help, who do you trust anymore? Because that's the people you're supposed to go to. It's disgusting. You should read it if you can, because these women were brave. They went after the FBI to the head of the FBI. That is not easy to do.
I just don't know how he got this far, right? Without having people in his pocket. Usually when you're having this type of operation at that level with that many victims, a Jeffrey Epstein type, let's use an example. You have politicians in your pocket. You have money. You could pay people off. What is this guy's advantage? Where does he stand in the line of power where people are just turning their backs to all these accusations? It's very confusing for me.
Yeah, someone said follow the money, and I wonder if there is more to that story.
Follow the money and then follow what other people are doing. Anytime you're complicit in something like this, I'm wondering what you're doing behind closed doors as well.
Wow. Yeah. All right, so I know that a lot of you have an opinion on this next story. It's the case of the missing van woman, 22-year-old Gabby Petito, and her fiance, Brian Laundrie, were traveling across the country in a van, documenting their adventures on YouTube. But Brian returned home to Florida without her. 10 days later, Gabby was reported missing by her family. Police in Utah have now released body cam footage of an incident involving the couple in Moab back in August. Take a look at this.
We'd have been fighting all morning, and he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't he let you in the car?
Because of your OCD?
Told me I needed to calm down.
What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
So Gabby was last seen in Wyoming in August. Police named Brian Laundrie a person of interest, but get this, and this is where a lot of you have an opinion. He has refused to speak to them. Brian's family did release a statement saying the family is, quote, remaining in the background at this juncture and will have no further comment. All right, obviously we don't know all the details, but what is your gut telling you?
I saw this at the gym this morning, and I was running, and I stopped to read like the captions of what was going on. My first reaction, I think everyone's, this guy killed his girlfriend and left her in the desert somewhere. They're traveling across country. Again, I have to say allegedly, we don't know what happened. I will apologize if it turns out differently. But how could it not? They documented their whole trip through cross country. They even have police stopping them because of some sort of alleged abuse. And now he's not talking? What other conclusion can we come to?
I want to be careful with this because there's a family that's hoping that their daughter and friend and all of the things that she is returning. So at this point, it's a missing person. And I just want to say that because I think that this is a very sensitive time. I didn't realize that you could just refuse to speak to the police.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. When, excuse me, I was not trying to interrupt you, but a good defense lawyer will tell you, do not speak to the police, and you do not have to. You can't be forced to speak to the police unless you're arrested. And right now, he's a person of interest. So
tell that to like the Central Park 5. How is that possible?
Now, a lot of people say if this guy was black or different ways, what else would be different? There's two different justice systems, I believe. This guy is out right now, person of interest, but there's some major questions going on with this guy. But not talking to the police is something you are allowed to do, and a good defense litigator
But that doesn't pass the smell
Oh,
test.
not at all.
When someone you love doesn't talk to the police, you're like, I mean, I would be the first person to say, help me find Mark, please.
Right. Or report her missing.
I know. Well, we hope that she is okay, and we hope that nothing nefarious happened, and perhaps she's just, I don't know, taking time for herself. That would be the best case scenario. Coming up on DBL, are Harry and Meghan giving us Twilight vibes? The Time magazine cover that has everyone talking. And Jay Leno will be joining us live. He's telling us all about his new show, plus wild store returns, from Christmas trees to used bed sheets. What? Do you have any shame when taking stuff back? We're talking about it next.
Closed captioning provided by
So I wanted to let you guys know the names because a lot of people are writing those police officer or FBI agents should be in jail. The man's first name, Mr. Langman, Langeman. I don't know how to say that, but Langman. He was the one Michaela Maroney was on the phone with and said all of these things. And after he hung up the phone, apparently he didn't make any intervention. He didn't make any paper. He is saying he thought he made an initial report, but so far the FBI is saying the paperwork was not found. And one of the senators, Leahy, said there should be a lot of people in jail at this point. And I do want to let you know, the Senate invited the Justice Department to be there at this testimony yesterday to see if perhaps there was probable cause for an arrest for these two federal agents. They declined to come. So a lot of people are calling for more criminal charges for letting this slip through their fingers and literally obstruction of justice in some ways. So if you're interested, those are the two. The other one is W.J. Abbott. They are both let go, but they are both free, and he's...
Hey, Nimble Jameson, that's what we call him. Is it possible that there was no, like I'm talking about like an underlying criminal system that's going on and he's paying people off. Is it possible that everyone was just like, this isn't my problem and
like
turned their back to it? Yeah, and then there wasn't any sort of people getting paid off for favors or people in their pockets?
That's what Christopher Wray, who's the head of the FBI now, not then said, we need to have it be quadruple checked. There needs to be no single point of failure. I don't have an explanation for you of what happened. On no planet is what happened in this case acceptable. So it seems like everyone kind of just like passed the buck in a way.
That's kind of what happened with the whole Joe Paterno thing, right?
it.
People just wanted to, let's focus on football instead of Jerry Sandusky. Everyone knew what was going on, but they're like, let's focus on football right now. And I think I mentioned it before that I think our times have changed in the sense that now we don't turn our back to those things. We address those things.
There's progress made. You're absolutely right. It's baby steps, but these women coming forward are the pioneers, so bravo to them.
I wanted to say congratulations on year 5. You know, when I think of a TV news program that is entertaining and fun and really is a great place to get all your information for the day in one spot with really amazing people, I think of Daily Blast Live.
Jonathan, we miss you. Thank you. Welcome back to DBL. 2 women who appear to be Costco employees have gone viral on TikTok. So they are answering questions about the company's return policy. In the video, they claim the store will offer full refunds for bed sheets that have been used for 5 years, a dead Christmas tree returned after Christmas, and even a pie with most of it eaten. So this got us talking. Have you ever tried something like this? And what is your return philosophy? Erica.
I'm too lazy to return. I'm way too lazy. That's just what happens. I have a dress that I accidentally ordered. It's a size 0, not my size. I still haven't returned it. Still haven't returned it. You want to, are you a 0?
I'm not at all. I'll try it on, Erica.
It's cute. It's cute.
How embarrassing do you have to be to try to return things like this? Like a half-eaten pie? Like, how embarrassing. You have no shame in yourself
Your
at all?
disgust makes me laugh. I love it.
Oh, my gosh, people.
I used to be pretty bad, and I'm embarrassed about it.
Oh, really?
In college, I used to, like, peruse my apartment and be like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make rent. What can I take back?
Really?
What can I take back? And I remember vividly being so embarrassed taking back a microwave to Bed Bath & Beyond. So embarrassed. Like, it's embarrassing. But at that moment, it was like, pay my rent or take back this like 1-year-old microwave. Wow. I know.
How much did you get for that microwave?
I don't remember. I think like $20 or something.
Wow.
And I actually had to talk to the manager because they wanted it to be exchanged. And I couldn't. I needed the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to be bad. I used to be really bad. It's cringy. Don't you have a really interesting story that you were venting? Maybe you resolved it. You were venting to me about it like a couple weeks ago.
No, it's not resolved.
It's still not resolved?
Listen, I'm going to bring you in my home a little bit right here because it's going on and I don't like to put companies on blast.
Still?
Nordic Track, you're going on blast. No, I want to be on camera. Nordic Track, you're going on blast.
Oh.
I bought this thing in February, okay? I bought an elliptical. First of all, because of COVID, I had to assemble it. Maybe that's why it's broken. You know this story, Erica, because I yell about it all morning. How much time do we have?
30 seconds.
5 times the guy had to come get this thing. Now it's in my basement in pieces, and I can't build up the nerve to call because my blood's already boiling talking about this, to come get this thing and just give me my money back. Let's part ways. You know what I mean? Like, could you just pick this stuff up? It's in pieces. The guy who comes to fix it is my friend now. He's like, hey, Jeff, what's up? This thing's a piece of junk. I don't know. Call him and get it taken. And then I call somebody and they're like, can I give you this person and this person? And my blood goes here, here, here. And I hang up. Like right now, I'm over it.
He's like heated.
For like 6 months.
I can't take it.
I would be so upset.
No, but I can't. I am so mad I can't even call.
Maybe I'll call for you. Can I call for you? Because I can take the emotion out of it. Let's just get it resolved.
I mean, I think I shouldn't say any more. I don't want to incriminate myself.
And we'll be right back with Jay Leno.
Yes.
Piers Morgan is making a comeback, and he's coming to America, folks. I'm Sofia Gonzalez. This is Fast Blast, and Piers Morgan is going to Fox News Media. He's set to create content for Fox Nation and the New York Post. This all comes 6 months after he was asked to leave Good Morning Britain after storming off set. Think about the greatest song of all time. Did you think about Respect by Aretha Franklin? Well, Rolling Stone seems to think so after updating their list of 500 greatest songs of all time for the first time in 17 years. The second spot goes to Fight the Power by Public Enemy. And just for fun, Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On was number 8. What do you think the greatest song of all time is? Let us know in the comments. I personally think it's Bohemian Rhapsody, but it was number 17. Nobody loves me. So what do I know?
This is actually a 400-pound ball. It's a propane ball.
Oh, it's a propane tank.
Tank.
Well, good. So you don't want to smoke.
Yeah.
All right, don't be smoking if you're doing this, because we have a 400-pound ball of propane. Let's give it a shot.
We'll be doing best of 5 or the last car running wins.
Watch out!
Whoa, that was a clip from Jay Leno's garage, and you won't believe it. We are chatting with the man himself, Jay Leno. Yes. Wow. Hey,
Hi, you guys. How are you?
We're doing well. How are you feeling today?
Good, good. Happy 5th anniversary.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jay.
Wow.
Jay?
I'm going to have to clip that and run it everywhere. Okay, so Jay, we wanted to get your take of the current late night lineup. Which host would you bet to win in a drag race?
Oh, in a drag race. Boy, I don't know if any of them are real car guys. That includes Samantha Bee also. Boy, you know, that's tough. You got me there. I don't know. That's one of those questions. I don't know what cars are into, so I have no idea.
So just you wouldn't bet.
Threw them off. No bet.
Safe,
No bet.
Safe bet.
So what,
I wouldn't bet.
So what jokes do you enjoy the most?
What joke? Well, I mean, look, I know how hard it is to do those shows. And when you do a late night show, you not only have your jokes, you've got to watch all the other hosts, because to make sure you don't do a joke on Thursday they did last Monday, and people go, oh, you stole that joke. You know, so you have to be aware of what everybody else is doing. Plus, the news doesn't change that much. So consequently, it's a very hard job. I have great admiration for all the folks that do it. So it's hard to pick number one. I mean, obviously, I like Jimmy, and he's my successor, so I tend to err on the side of the Tonight Show. But I think they're all excellent.
They are. They're really good. All right, I have a question for you about cars, because I don't know anything about them, but I'm going to pretend to. You have classics, turbine, electric, even steam-powered cars. So what's your daily driver these days? What are you using? What do you go around to get, like, Jay Leno stuff?
Well, actually, for run around Burbank and stuff, I use my Model T because, A, nobody can steal it because they can't figure out how to start it. And if you crunch a fender, it's $175 for a new fender painted. And they've been on the road for over 100 years, and they run fine.
Wow.
That being said, I'll use a new Tesla when I have to cover any distance.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. That's the new Tesla right
Well,
there.
you know, it's so funny. People think because you like cars, oh, you probably don't like electric cars. But I've got a 1909 electric car. I've got a 1914 electric car.
Wow.
They had electric cars before they had gasoline cars. But the problem 125 years ago was the same as it was until recently. Battery range, you know. Electricity was harder to come by over 100 years ago. Most people did not have it in their homes. So consequently, it was one of those things that was just a plaything for the rich.
Jay, I'm assuming you're in your garage, right? Those are your cars behind you?
I hope so, yeah.
That was good.
That was a good answer. That was a good answer. So let's talk Jay Leno's garage. What's the weirdest car you ever reviewed?
The weird, well, you know what's interesting? See, that's the thing. There are no weird cars anymore. All cars have to meet certain standards. Headlights have to be this tall. Gear shift has to be this way. But when you go back 50, 60 years, you had push-button transmissions. You press a button. If you could type, you could drive. You had all that kind of stuff. You had the steering wheel in the middle. You had, because there was no set rules, so you could do whatever you wanted. But that being said, what's the weirdest?
Like the Oscar Mayer car.
Probably from... Huh?
Like the Oscar Mayer.
Well, the Oscar Mayer, that was not a production automobile. That was it's a promotional vehicle. You had the Moxie one, which was a bottle of Moxie drink.
Whoa.
I mean, those were all. There were companies that built commercial versions of cars. A cobbler might have a giant shoe and drive around in that to advertise the business, but you can't really get away with that anymore. No.
I like that car though.
I feel like you know more about cars than like a mechanic. So when your car breaks down and you take it to the mechanic,
oh yeah, that's
they
hard.
can't like have one up on you. Like you know your stuff.
Well, no. When my car breaks down, I have a garage here, so we tend to fix everything.
Wait, you fix your own cars?
I sort of get annoyed with. Huh?
Do you fix your own cars?
Yeah. See, that's the thing about show business. The higher you get in show business, the less mentally smart people here. This is what people say. Jay, how'd you get to the studio? I drove myself. Bill, Jay drove himself. He drove, and where did he park? I parked myself.
Good for
Jay
you.
found a space and parked. Jay parked his car himself. I can't believe that. Well, you're really something. So you drove yourself here. They talk to you like you're 12. You know, you go, no.
So true.
It's because I'm on TV. You know, yeah. You still have some mental acuity, you know.
Right, of course. Now, if you were to build a car, which celebrity from this season would you want to help out specifically?
Oh, which celebrity from this season? Well, let's see. We had Ashton Kutcher, Kelly Clarkson, James Corden, Mark Cuban, Kevin Bacon, Ray Liotta, Trevor Noah, Gary Sinise, Offset. You know what's great? The great about thing, the cars are the great equalizer. Like, I had Offset on the show. Now, here's a guy, early 20s, rapper from Atlanta. I'm an old white guy from Boston. And I thought, what am I going to have in common? He was the nicest guy, the politest guy. I really enjoyed his company. He talked about his grandfather, who's about my age, who loves cars, and his grandfather taught him how to like cars. And, you know, we talked about and I really enjoyed it. You know, I learned. Same thing with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is really funny. And you realize there are certain things that just bring people together. You know, when you don't talk politics, oh my God, you can get along with a lot of people.
So true.
Ain't that the truth? Jay, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you. We really appreciate you. We love your show. So to our viewers, do not miss Jay Leno's Garage. It airs every Wednesday on CNBC. Thank you so much, Jay. Have a great day.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Drive safely.
We'll be right back.
We're headed straight to.
There's a new COVID variant in the U.S. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verify viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and Next Strain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggests that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify, COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
It's Hispanic Heritage Month, and DBL is celebrating by bringing attention to those who have left their mark on Hispanic culture. Today, we honor Carolina Herrera, a fashion designer who's been called the queen of sophistication and is known for her less is more playbook. She's dressed fashion icons like Michelle Obama to Kate Middleton. In 2018, after running her label for nearly 4 decades, she stepped down as creative director. And at 80 years young, she became a global brand ambassador, showing her eye for fashion only gets better with age.
Wow, so cool. Unbelievable.
Like, wow. Dang, I got really taken away.
Inspirational. Welcome back to DBL. We were going to share comments. I don't think we have time.
People just said they love Jay's garage and they need some of those cars.
Can you imagine?
It's very large.
Mean, wow, there was probably like 3 dozen cars in there. If you're leaving us, you can watch. I was counting. You can watch the second half of the show online. Watch on YouTube, dailyblastlive.com, or our DBL mobile app. But if you're sticking around, here's what's coming up. Donny Osmond. He's going to be here live with us, and he's telling us all about his new music and a new Vegas show. Plus, Harry and Meghan's Time magazine cover becomes a meme. We'll explain why the couple's getting mocked on the internet.
A person from Latin American origin or descent. The Spanish language is gendered. Almost all words are male or female. For example, Latino is a male, Latina is a female. But the male term Latino is also used as the universal term for everyone. Latinx is used as a gender-neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane? This is a sham.
No. Y'all, just stop.
Finally here. Drum roll.
Oh my gosh, welcome to DBL. I'm Sam here with Erica, Jeff, and Tori. Let's get started. So it looks like Jeopardy is putting a pause on rotating hosts throughout the entire season. So according to Variety, Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings will host the shows for the rest of the season, with Mayim hosting most of the episodes. Now, Mike Richards is currently hosting this week, because remember, they taped it before last month when he was asked to step down as the permanent host, and then was later fired as EP after some past controversy. Erica, you're a big Jeopardy fan. What do you think of this?
I'm exhausted by this. I think that a lot of people are exhausted by this story because the story has become bigger than the show, and it's Jeopardy. So that tells you how much this story has really been the talker. I mean, Mayim seems like a really great fit. Obviously, Ken Jennings is a fan favorite. I would like to see something more permanent. so we can move on.
I have to kind of piggyback on that. People watch Jeopardy because it's like oatmeal. It's the exact same every day, every week, for year after year. It's the same dude. It's like oatmeal. It's people can mark a book to it or mark their clocks to it, right? And this has just ridden into chaos. The one thing people who like Jeopardy don't want. So they've really screwed up the base of this. They're making it worse. They're trying to figure it out. Pick someone, stick with it, and stop. Don't keep doing this back and forth. Just pick someone and stop. I'm exhausted too.
I just want to leave it for a second, so just somewhere to cut for your social media clip there. That was well said.
Thank you. You guys know what I mean.
Oatmeal, yeah.
I love
it was oatmeal.
I love her. When I went to UCLA, she was there, and
she was there studying.
Yes.
Mayim Bialik.
Yeah,
when you went,
she was just hanging out.
She was just there waving.
Walking her dog.
She was in the quad every day for 4 years.
It's amazing though. She's like a neuroscientist.
Yes, she was. Yeah, when she was studying neuroscience or whatnot. But of course, I was a huge Blossom fan, and bless her heart, I had been at UCLA for like 3 years at that point. I believe she was in graduate school, and I pretended I didn't know where one of the buildings is, and she
you pretended.
Yeah, so she could walk me a little bit, and she did.
I'm sure she totally fell for it.
You think she knew?
Absolutely,
what?
she knew.
That you were trying to just walk with Blossom?
Probably. It was mid-semester. It's not like it was the first day.
Where's the rest room?
Where's the Johnson building? That one? Oh, yeah. I'll find it.
She did walk me a little bit, and I was so proud.
No, she was scurrying to the police officer down the street.
Probably. Okay, so Time Magazine has once again chosen its 100 most influential people, and this year Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made the cut. They are featured on the cover as one of the most influential icons, but the cover also sparked some memes on social media. One said Meghan and Harry looked like Bella and Edward from Twilight. It's amazing. It does. Another compared the cover to the Step Brothers movie poster. Other influential stars who got their own cover: gymnast Simone Biles, singer Billie Eilish, and actress Kate Winslet. Tori, you were sharing memes yesterday. They were hilarious.
This is my favorite meme about the Harry Meghan. If we could throw up the picture of Harry and Meghan again, the Time cover magazine. This is the one I keep saying. It goes, can we throw that up? There it goes. Ready? This looks like Harry is her hairdresser, and he's looking into the mirror, explaining what he did to her layers.
It's so true.
It moves.
Do that.
It moves.
Yeah,
it
they
moves.
do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of influential people, who on the list were you most surprised or happy to see?
I was actually happy to see Simone Biles. I thought Simone Biles actually did a lot more than just athletics. A lot of athletes did a lot more than athletics this year in terms of mental health. I thought that was excellent. If I had to pick someone most influential, Fauci by far. He's the one we look to. He's the one there's no one above him. So to me, it's all about Fauci.
Okay. And what about you, Erica?
I have to go with my girl Gabrielle Union.
Oh, yes.
I mean, she is really that's
Kill it.
Y'all,
I
was in Brooklyn, and she has her new book out now. You Got Anything Stronger? Yeah. And I was a mile away from where she was.
Are you like crawling?
And I didn't find out until like an hour later. I was beside myself. I know that sounds very stalker.
No, it's okay.
I'm stalking.
Sam stalks Blossom.
But she's just done so much. Yeah, I mean, by being a truth teller, she has really resonated with so many people, and the diversity of the demographics that she's resonated with. I think she's just doing the work, and we're all so proud.
Yeah, well, that's a good pick. What about you?
Show mine. This one's very There
Who's
you go.
that? You?
That's nobody.
That looks like your hair.
It actually does look like my
Is it you?
Me, I'm the person of the year. No, nobody is the person of the year. I feel like we dropped the ball as Americans. I feel like this was a time for somebody to step up politically through our pandemic, socially, through social media. Somebody step up and grab the reins and lead our country. No one else is doing that. We are more divided, I feel like, than ever before, and we need a leader in this country. All your answers are very well and great, but we need someone to really lead this country into the great country that it needs to be.
We are really divided. It's, and this year has been a very tumultuous year. I would say healthcare workers. I mean, our healthcare workers have gone above and beyond trying to take care of people. Every single day, they're witnessing trauma. They're witnessing people die. They're having to call family members and say, please say goodbye to your loved ones. I cannot imagine what healthcare workers are doing. But someone that was honored that I loved was Dolly Parton. Because you remember when nobody knew that she she gave $1 million of her own money to help fund the Moderna vaccine, and no one knew about it.
I know.
It wasn't her PR team that let the cat out of the bag. It was other people that found out that leaked that. So I love her quiet philanthropy. Not that if she was loud about it that it would take away, you know, her generosity, but I love that she does it just, you know, without anybody knowing.
Yeah, it's really altruistic. She also has given over $100 million for free of books to children. She's an entire Dolly Parton library, and if you're interested, she'll give you a free book for your kid till age 5. Wow. And she'll keep sending them to you. Over 100 million have been given away by this woman.
She's been given away for free?
With this one.
She's been giving away $100 million for free.
And don't jump on don't stamp down on the good that she's doing.
I got it from the given part.
All right.
That was the first part.
All right.
Good for you, Dolly.
I'm gonna let you guys just sit.
I know, I hate it. I'm like, go to
That's my
commercial.
thing, and she's the one sitting in it. I'm not sitting in anything.
Oh, you sure are.
Oh my gosh, they are like brother and sister. Coming up on DBL, you guys, Donny Osmond is here live. There he is.
I'm so embarrassed of our actions.
Me too, in front of Donny.
Donny was watching.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
He was cringing.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed, Donny. I'm sorry, Donny.
I'm so embarrassed.
We're talking with him next.
Oh, I'm humiliated.
Closed captioning provided by
Here's a cool story. Dolly Parton got in an accident and broke her wrist in several places. She went to Tennessee Vanderbilt University to get it fixed. The Tennessee Vanderbilt guy's like, hey, I'm working on a COVID vaccine. And she's like, well, then I gotta write my little butt a little check. Wrote him $1 million because the man helped her so much. And if you look at the people that funded the Moderna vaccine, it at the bottom says Dolly Parton. Now, she also was asked to get a statue of herself. And she said, do it when I'm dead. Don't do it now.
Tiffany was like, I saw her falling asleep during that story.
Also,
good work, Tiffany, holding that camera upright.
If you ever watch the documentary, people think she's tatted all the way up because she always wears long sleeves, but she does have some tattoos that she doesn't share. Okay. And no one's ever seen her husband. He's always very quiet. And she always wears a wig, always. 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 Dolly Parton. No, but that's so cool. Jane Fonda said that at 5 in the morning she went to go meet her when they were 9 to 5, and she was in her wig already dressed up. Oh, one more thing. You know those song, Working 9 to 5? Dolly Parton wrote that song, and as she was thinking about it, she was walking up and down in the office, going like this with her nails, and in the beginning of the song you hear, those are her nails, and it's supposed to sound like typewriters of people typing. Working, I'm working so hard here. Someone said true.
I want to see how long it took you to talk.
Someone said true, Tori. It's probably more than.
Wait, so actually, I was interested in that last part. So the beginning of that.
When you hear
that's her nails.
She always wears extremely long acrylics. And
but there's other music behind it, right?
In the very beginning, all you hear acoustically, without any music, is her. And it's supposed to sound like typing. She was trying to think of the song, and she was going like this with her nails, which she does a lot. And she started going, and that is the opening of the song.
Wait, way to introduce our next guest.
Donny Osmond.
There you go.
His stuff in the video for his new single Who from his latest album Start Again. Now Donny joins us live. Donny, welcome to DBL.
How are you guys?
We're doing well. How are you?
You have to mention that that song is from the new album, but it's the 65th album.
Dang.
So
that's
a lot of music.
Insane. Wow.
It is insane. Yeah, wow. It's hard for me to believe because that's an album for more than every year that I've been alive. So
wow.
It's a lot of music, and one of the things I tried to do in my show here in Vegas is to, what music do I put in a 90-minute show? So I put every song I've ever recorded into my show.
Wow.
It's my favorite part of the show because the audience members can pick any album, any song on any album, and we do it just like that. So every show changes. It's the most fun part of the show.
It's like choose your own adventure, Donny Osmond style.
Yeah, and like I said, every show is different. Last night, I don't want to try to overhype things here, but last night's show was unbelievable. The whole showroom is filled with confetti at the end of the show. The audience was on fire. It was amazing. It was so cool.
That. Donny, we need that more than ever. We really do. You know, we were talking.
Well, you know what's so fun for me? It's so fun to see Vegas alive again because Vegas really got hit through the pandemic. I mean, one of the worst places. And to see it come alive again. Now, obviously, the audience is in masks. I'm performing to a sea of masks. But that's fine because the city is alive and kicking, and it's so great to see.
I'm so happy to hear that. And, you know, speaking of your album being called Start Again, I don't know if our viewers, I mean, of course, your fans know this, but I think it is very admirable just knowing your story that you recently had a bit of a health scare. You had to relearn how to walk again. Wow. So you had to start over. Yeah. How are you doing now? I know your wife had a lot to do with your recovery.
I mentioned that in an interview the other day, and I thought, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. And it's kind of gone viral. But it is an amazing story because the last show that I did with Marie at the Flamingo, just before COVID hit, I couldn't feel my arms and I couldn't feel my legs. Whoa. So I had back surgery and neck surgery at the same time. Wow. The problem, I mean, the surgeries were successful. I had secondary infection, and that could kill you. Yeah. So literally a year and a half ago, I was on a walker. Wow. But, you know, the pain getting back to this point, I had some of the best people working with me, and I'm stronger than I was prior to the operation. So everything's working. And so Start Again is appropriate in that respect. But I also named the album that because we all are starting again with this pandemic. Everybody's finding different ways of doing things. And it's all about picking yourself up and starting again, no matter what your challenges may be.
Well, I mean, I live for a good comeback, Donny, so we're so happy to see you start over. And you mentioned you're back in Vegas with your first ever solo show. Yeah. We have to ask, do you miss your sister?
You know, I absolutely do, but it's a completely different show. The Donny and Marie show was one thing, you know, the Donny and Marie brand was, you know, the silly slapstick and all that stuff. We had so much fun performing together. It was originally supposed to be a 6-week engagement, turned into 11 years. Wow. But this show is more all-inclusive of everything I've done in 6 decades. I do this rap, and it has gone viral because people have actually videoed this during the shows. They put it on YouTube. And it was supposed to be a 6-minute rap, but it's everything I've done in my entire show business life. And it's about a 10-minute rap. It gets faster and faster and faster. And it's so difficult, but I get through it every night. It's so fun.
Rapping Donny Osmond, I have to see. This is amazing.
Well, it's kind of like, let's liken it to Hamilton, okay? Yeah. Hamilton is the story told in rhyme. And I do that for 10 minutes with my entire life.
Wow. That's insane. I want to ask you about your start. Yeah. You got your start on the Andy Williams show with your brothers just when you were 5 years old. How instrumental was that show in shaping your career? Talk to me about that.
Well, it was everything. You know, everyone in show business needs a break.
Oh, look
that
at
was
him.
our break.
There he is.
And that's when I began. I was 5 years old. And Andy gave us our initial start, our national exposure. In fact, I do a tribute to Andy, where I was able to go back and get the masters of his show. And I sing a duet with him. I sing Moon River with him. And last night, it was pretty amazing. It got a standing ovation that wouldn't stop because it's so emotional and it connects so well between the two of us because Andy was my mentor. He gave me the break, and here I am paying homage to him, and we're singing together. It's a moment. It really is a moment for me as well as for the audience.
Donny, you are the epitome of show business. And speaking of duets, on your new album, Start Again, you wrote a song in response to Justin Bieber's Lonely song. So would you be open to a collaboration with the Biebs?
Well, absolutely, because I think it would be an interesting collaboration, but the song's got to be right. It's got to fit him. It's got to fit me. And so it's not just, okay, let's have these two people come together, be kind of interesting. No, it's got to be more than that. So if the Beebs can come up with the right idea, if I can come up with the right idea, if the collaboration feels right between the two of us, I think that would be the most amazing collaboration because we both had the same kind of childhood.
Yes.
I went through that tunnel. I got through the hurdle of that teeny bopper career to a respected adult entertainer. Justin went through the same tunnel, and he's made some decisions in his life. He's found love. He's got through the end of it. And I wrote a song called Life After Loneliness, because in it I say, you are a star. I mean, he's a star and his light will never dim. That's the lyric. Because Justin's going to be with us for a long time. Smart guy.
I'm buying the first
Smart,
ticket
very
to
talented.
the Donny Beeb show.
I'm going to. I better get to go backstage.
Amazing, Donny, amazing.
Donny, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, catch Donny in his new solo show, Donny at Harrah's in Vegas, and his new album, Start Again, is available right now. Find all the details at Donny.com. Thank you so much, Donny.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, you guys. Good to talk to you.
We'll be right back.
School, we're getting a lot of questions on our Instagram about the risk of COVID-19 to children. So let's verify. Are there any treatments for kids with COVID-19? Our sources are the University of Maryland Pediatrics professor Dr. Jim Campbell, the FDA, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the National Institutes of Health. The AAP estimates more than 5 million children have tested positive since the pandemic began. And the NIH says most recovered without any special treatment. Still, some kids may suffer more serious symptoms, so doctors modify proven adult treatments.
The same medications that are used in adults when they get sicker are being used for some children. But given that they just don't get as sick as frequently, there's not as much data to be able to support their use, but they're still there and available for us to use.
The FDA authorized remdesivir for children younger than 12 and weighing less than 88 pounds. Doctors can also use antibody treatments for teens who are at least 88 pounds. But in most cases, more traditional treatments will work.
Often they don't need any COVID-specific treatment, only supportive treatment, and that is like keeping their fever down, keeping them well hydrated with fluids, giving them oxygen if they need oxygen.
So it's true, there are treatments for kids with COVID-19. As for the vaccine, Pfizer and Moderna are still studying the efficacy and safety in children younger than 12. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. Want something verified? Email us or send us a text. For more Verify stories and to sign up for our newsletter, go to verifythis.com.
Welcome back to DBL. It is time for some sweet, sweet deals. Earlier, Steph showed Tori some amazing products at even better prices. Here's this week's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com. All right, what do you have for us today, Stephanie? I'm in the mood.
Hey, Tori, I have got some wonderful products and even better deals, and I cannot wait to share them with you. So check this out. First up, it's the Swiss Tech 11-piece makeup brush set with a bonus carrying bag. So you get 11 brushes, so there's no need to keep your multi-purpose brush for everything.
Right.
They have this really luxurious bamboo handle, and they're perfect for whatever you're applying, whether it's liquid or a powder or a cream. They feel so nice, and you'll get the perfect application every time because these brushes were handcrafted by a professional makeup artist.
wow.
So normally this set is as much as $50.
Yeah, makeup brushes are pricey.
They are so expensive.
They are, yeah.
But guess what, Tori?
What?
We've got them for $15.
15?
I know, saving everyone 70%. Now that's a steal.
That's such a useful gift too. Like if you want to give that to someone in a nice bag, everybody wants new brushes. We've all used brushes from 8th grade. Move on.
Now, Tori, we've also got some amazing Laura Geller, the real deal concealer.
I love Laura Geller.
And we've got them in a range of 6 shades, so there is no doubt that you will find your perfect match. And the formula is intensely pigmented and it's packed with antioxidants, so it means you'll hide all your imperfections while still looking natural and glowing. Now, Laura Geller is a big name that's worked with all of the celebs in front of bright lights, so believe me, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she does.
Normally, one of these is as much as $26, but you can get one from us for only $12, saving up to 54%.
I like anything that's more than half off. Can I be honest? Anything.
Oh, yes.
Yes, please.
Now, this next item is just so plush. They're Enchanted Home Luna 6-piece Turkish towel sets, and these come in beautiful neutral colors, and they're extra soft and absorbent. So if you're redecorating your space, these are perfect because of how just soft and luxurious they are. Honestly, they're really heavy too. They're really good quality. And since they're loomed from premium Turkish cotton, they're the perfect towel to wrap yourself up in. So normally it's as much as $130.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and you're getting a lot in here.
That's true.
But we've got it, Tori, for only $39, saving our viewers 70%.
We are so good to you guys. You're welcome.
And
that's
I love
a
the
deal.
colors as well.
I know, that's like a charcoal-y kind of thing and very neutral. I like that you said that.
I love those. They're going to match with any bathroom.
Smart. Very smart.
Now, last but certainly not least, this product will be sure to grab anyone's attention. This is the Steel Time NY Genuine Leather Crossbody Bag. These are so in, it's ridiculous. If you are in the market for a crossbody bag, we have got you covered. So this bag is extremely versatile. I mean, look at the colors we've got them in, and you're gonna love wearing it whether you're out and about, going for cocktails with the girls, going to work, you know. We all know how important pockets are, and these have plenty. So normally these are as much as $40.
Yeah, I was like, I bet it's 40 or up,
But guess what? We've got them for $19.
Guys.
$19, saving 53%.
Guys, and they're in a really cool, like, I know you're fashionista, but like fall colors, right? They're kind of in that nice autumnal colors for you. Guys, that's so in the crossbody and the kind of short way you do it now.
And the leather.
The leather, and you can adjust it. Perfect. All right, this is a gift to all of you. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com right on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
There's a new COVID variant in the U.S. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verified viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and Next Strain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggest that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
Congratulate Daily Blast Live for 5 years. 5 years of doing what? You know, what they do. Right, yeah. What is that? I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? Well, we're looking forward to coming back in studio live. No, we're not.
Jeff Dunham, thank you. What an honor. Welcome back to DBL. Tori, comments.
You guys got riled up about Donny Osmond, huh? Okay, Jessica says Donnie still got it, and Barb says Donnie's such a class act. I love that guy. People were asking about the name of the song. It's Who? That's the one he was doing this to.
With the red jacket.
With the red leather jacket.
Imagine going out to dinner and the stories he's got, Donny Osmond.
Gosh, I can't. DBL's do every day. Bye, guys.
A person from Latin American origin or descent. The Spanish language is gendered. Almost all words are male or female. For example, Latino is a male, Latina is a female. But the male term Latino is also used as the universal term for everyone. Latinx is used as a gender-neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina.
Here's what we're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
U.S. gymnasts give powerful testimony on the FBI's handling of Larry Nassar's abuse.
I don't want another young gymnast, Olympic athlete,
for any individual to experience the horror that I and hundreds of others have endured.
Will this lead to change? The mysterious disappearance of a young woman on a cross-country road trip with her boyfriend. Why police are naming him as a person of interest in the case. Jay Leno will be here live. Who's his favorite late-night host in the game right now? And Donny Osmond will also join us live. What does he think about flying solo without Marie in his new Vegas show?
Oh my gosh. Are you insane? This is a sham. No.
No. Just stop.
Finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. It is Thursday, September 16th, the first week of our 5th year on the air. I'm Sam here with Erica, Jeff, and Tori. Let's get started. A lot of you are talking about this. There was some very emotional congressional testimony yesterday by some of America's top gymnasts. They were slamming the FBI for ignoring their sexual abuse claims against former team doctor Larry Nassar. Take a look.
I sit before you today to raise my voice so that no little girl must endure what I, the athletes at this table, and the countless others who needlessly suffered under Nassar's guise of medical treatment.
And it disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers. What is the point of reporting abuse if our own FBI agents are going to take it upon themselves to bury that report in a drawer?
Wow. Larry Nassar is currently serving a prison sentence that will keep him behind bars for life. Meantime, the FBI director told Congress yesterday he doesn't have a good answer for why the Bureau waited more than a year to investigate the claims. And within that year, Erica, between 2015 and 2016, if they would have acted right away, they would have saved 70 cases, 70 victims, 70 lives.
We constantly have this conversation about when we are going after the wrong person or we're ignoring people who are coming forward and saying, I have been victimized in this way. What happens when you ignore? That means that you are creating more victims. I am so on board with holding everyone who was complicit in this accountable. These women came forward and said the deepest, most painful things that have happened to them in order to save others. They can't change the course of their past, but they can change the course for other people's future. And when we're having these conversations about women's rights and what, my body, my choice, all of these things, this is super important because when women come forward, and men too come forward, then no one's protecting them. So we have to talk about protecting the survivors.
Yeah, what's so funny is one of the survivors says, I shouldn't be standing here. I just shouldn't be standing here because I told an FBI agent, Michaela Maroney, on the ground before she told her mother, the floor of her bedroom on the phone, he got on top of me. He molested me for hours. I was naked. This was at a Tokyo competition, at the London Games where I won a medal. He didn't use gloves. She's telling him all this. She hangs up the phone. The guy does nothing. There's no paperwork started. There's no investigation started. So now people are looking for criminal complaints against this guy.
That guy is in jail, I believe.
That FBI agent has been let go of the FBI, but he's not currently in jail. Wow. I don't think so. Those two FBI agents are no longer there, but they are looking into criminal for those two. I'm just saying, when you go to someone and then they don't help, who do you trust anymore? Because that's the people you're supposed to go to. It's disgusting. You should read it if you can, because these women were brave. They went after the FBI to the head of the FBI. That is not easy to do.
I just don't know how he got this far, right? Without having people in his pocket. Usually when you're having this type of operation at that level with that many victims, a Jeffrey Epstein type, let's use an example. You have politicians in your pocket. You have money. You could pay people off. What is this guy's advantage? Where does he stand in the line of power where people are just turning their backs to all these accusations? It's very confusing for me.
Yeah, someone said follow the money, and I wonder if there is more to that story.
Follow the money and then follow what other people are doing. Anytime you're complicit in something like this, I'm wondering what you're doing behind closed doors as well.
Wow. Yeah. All right, so I know that a lot of you have an opinion on this next story. It's the case of the missing van woman, 22-year-old Gabby Petito, and her fiance, Brian Laundrie, were traveling across the country in a van, documenting their adventures on YouTube. But Brian returned home to Florida without her. 10 days later, Gabby was reported missing by her family. Police in Utah have now released body cam footage of an incident involving the couple in Moab back in August. Take a look at this.
We've been fighting all morning, and
And he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because of
told
your
me I
OCD?
needed to calm down.
What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
So Gabby was last seen in Wyoming in August. Police named Brian Laundrie a person of interest, but get this, and this is where a lot of you have an opinion. He has refused to speak to them. Brian's family did release a statement saying the family is, quote, remaining in the background at this juncture and will have no further comment. All right, obviously we don't know all the details, but what is your gut telling you?
I saw this at the gym this morning, and I was running, and I stopped to read like the captions of what was going on. My first reaction, I think everyone's, this guy killed his girlfriend and left her in the desert somewhere. They're traveling across country. Again, I have to say allegedly, we don't know what happened. I will apologize if it turns out differently. But how could it not? They documented their whole trip through cross country. They even have police stopping them because of some sort of alleged abuse. And now he's not talking? What other conclusion can we come to?
I want to be careful with this because there's a family that's hoping that their daughter and friend and all of the things that she is returning. So at this point, it's a missing person. And I just want to say that because I think that this is a very sensitive time. I didn't realize that you could just refuse to speak to the police.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. When, excuse me, I was not trying to interrupt you, but a good defense lawyer will tell you, do not speak to the police, and you do not have to. You can't be forced to speak to the police unless you're arrested. And right now, he's a person of interest. So
tell that to like the Central Park 5. How was that possible?
Now, a lot of people say if this guy was black or different ways, what else would be different? There's two different justice systems, I believe. This guy is out right now, person of interest, but there's some major questions going on with this guy. But not talking to the police is something you are allowed to do, and a good defense litigator
But that doesn't
will tell
pass
you
the smell
Oh,
test.
not at all.
When someone you love doesn't talk to the police, you're like, I mean, I would be the first person to say, help me find Mark, please.
Right. Or report her missing.
I know. Well, we hope that she is okay, and we hope that nothing nefarious happened, and perhaps she's just, I don't know, taking time for herself. That would be the best case scenario. Coming up on DBL, are Harry and Meghan giving us Twilight vibes? The Time magazine cover that has everyone talking. And Jay Leno will be joining us live. He's telling us all about his new show, plus wild store returns, from Christmas trees to used bed sheets. What? Do you have any shame when taking stuff back? We're talking about it next.
Closed captioning provided by
So I wanted to let you guys know the names because a lot of people are writing those police officer or FBI agents should be in jail. The man's first name, Mr. Langman, Langeman. I don't know how to say that, but Langman. He was the one Michaela Maroney was on the phone with and said all these things. And after he hung up the phone, apparently he didn't make any intervention. He didn't make any paper. He is saying he thought he made an initial report, but so far the FBI is saying the paperwork was not found. And one of the senators, Leahy, said there should be a lot of people in jail at this point. And I do want to let you know, the Senate invited the Justice Department to be there at this testimony yesterday to see if perhaps there was probable cause for an arrest for these two federal agents. They declined to come. So a lot of people are calling for more criminal charges for letting this slip through their fingers and literally obstruction of justice in some ways. So if you're interested, those are the two. The other one is W.J. Abbott. They are both let go, but they are both free, and he's...
Hey, Nimble Jameson, that's what we call him. Is it possible, is it possible that there was no, like I'm talking about like an underlying criminal system that's going on and he's paying people off. Is it possible that everyone was just like, this isn't my problem and
like
turned it back to it? Yeah, and then there wasn't any sort of people getting paid off for favors or people in their pocket?
That's what Christopher Wray, who's the head of the FBI now, said, we need to have it be quadruple checked. There needs to be no single point of failure. I don't have an explanation for you of what happened. On no planet is what happened in this case acceptable. So it seems like everyone kind of just like passed the buck in a way.
That's kind of what happened with the whole Joe Paterno thing, right? People just wanted to, let's focus on football instead of Jerry Sandusky. Everyone knew what was going on, but they're like, let's focus on football right now. And I think I mentioned it before that I think our times have changed in the sense that now we don't turn our back to those things. We address those things.
There's progress made. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's baby steps, but these women coming forward are the pioneers, so bravo to them.
I wanted to say congratulations on year 5. You know, when I think of a TV news program that is entertaining and fun and really is a great place to get all your information for the day in one spot with really amazing people, I think of Daily Blast Live.
Jonathan, we miss you. Thank you. Welcome back to DBL. 2 women who appear to be Costco employees have gone viral on TikTok. So they are answering questions about the company's return policy. In the video, they claim the store will offer full refunds for bed sheets that have been used for 5 years, a dead Christmas tree returned after Christmas, and even a pie with most of it eaten. So this got us talking. Have you ever tried something like this? And what is your return philosophy? Erica.
I'm too lazy to return. I'm way too lazy. That's just what happens. I have a dress that I accidentally ordered. It's a size 0, not my size. I still haven't returned it. Still haven't returned it. You want to, are you a 0?
I'm not at all. I'll try it on, Erica.
It's cute. It's cute.
How embarrassing do you have to be to try to return things like this? Like a half-eaten pie? Like, how embarrassing. You have no shame in yourself
Your
at all?
disgust makes me laugh. I love it.
Oh, my gosh, people.
I used to be pretty bad, and I'm embarrassed about it.
Oh, really?
In college, I used to like peruse my apartment and be like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make rent. What can I take back?
Really?
What can I take back? And I remember vividly being so embarrassed taking back a microwave to Bed Bath & Beyond. So embarrassed. Like, it's embarrassing. But at that moment, it was like, pay my rent or take back this like 1-year-old microwave. Wow. I know.
How much did you get for that microwave?
I don't remember. I think like $20 or
Oh,
something. And I
wow.
actually had to talk to the manager because they wanted it to be exchanged. And I couldn't, I needed the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to be bad. I used to be really bad. It's cringy. Don't you have a really interesting story that you were venting? Maybe you resolved it. You were venting to me about it like a couple weeks ago.
No, it's not resolved.
It's still
No.
not resolved?
Listen, I'm going to bring you in my home a little bit right here because it's going on and I don't like to put companies on blast.
Still?
Nordic Track, you're going on blast. No, I want to be on camera. Nordic Track, you're going on blast.
Oh.
I bought this thing in February, okay? I bought an elliptical. First of all, because of COVID, I had to assemble it. Maybe that's why it's broken. You know this story, Erica, because I yell about it all morning. How much time do we have?
30
anyways,
seconds.
5 times the guy had to come get this thing. Now it's in my basement in pieces, and I can't build up the nerve to call because my blood's already boiling talking about this, to come get this thing and just give me my money back. Let's part ways. You know what I mean? Like, could you just pick this stuff up? It's in pieces. The guy who comes to fix it is my friend now. He's like, hey, Jeff, what's up? This thing's a piece of junk. I don't know. Call him and take it. And then I call somebody and they're like, can I give you this person and this person? And my blood goes here, here, here. And I hang up. Like right now, I'm
You're
over
You've been
it.
He's like heated for
can't-
like 6 months.
I can't take it.
I would be so upset.
No, but I can't. I am so mad I can't even call.
Maybe I'll call for you. Can I call for you? Because I can take the emotion out of it. Let's just get it resolved.
I mean, I think I shouldn't say any more. I don't want to incriminate myself.
And we'll be right back with Jay Leno.
Yes.
Piers Morgan is making a comeback, and he's coming to America, folks. I'm Sofia Gonzalez. This is Fast Blast, and Piers Morgan is going to Fox News Media. He's set to create content for Fox Nation and the New York Post. This all comes 6 months after he was asked to leave Good Morning Britain after storming off set. Think about the greatest song of all time. Did you think about Respect by Aretha Franklin? Well, Rolling Stone seems to think so after updating their list of 500 greatest songs of all time for the first time in 17 years. The second spot goes to Fight the Power by Public Enemy. And just for fun, Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On was number 8. What do you think the greatest song of all time is? Let us know in the comments. I personally think it's Bohemian Rhapsody, but it was number 17. Nobody loves me. So what do I know?
actually a 400-pound ball. It's a propane ball.
Oh, it's a propane tank. Well, good. So you don't want to smoke.
Yeah.
All right, don't be smoking if you're doing this, because we have a 400-pound ball of propane. Let's give it a shot.
We'll be doing best of 5, or the last car running wins.
Watch out!
Whoa, that was a clip from Jay Leno's garage, and you won't believe it. We are chatting with the man himself, Jay Leno. Yeah. Wow. Hey,
Hi, you guys. How are you?
We're doing well. How are you feeling today?
Good, good. Happy 5th anniversary.
Thank you.
It's Jay.
Wow. Jay? I'm going to have to clip that and run it everywhere. Okay, so Jay, we wanted to get your take of the current late night lineup. Which host would you bet to win in a drag race?
Oh, in a drag race. Boy, I don't know if any of them are real car guys. That includes Samantha Bee also. Boy, you know, that's tough. You got me there. I don't know. That's one of those questions. I don't know what cars are into, so I have no idea.
So just you wouldn't bet.
Threw them off. No bet.
Safe,
No bet.
Safe bet.
So what,
I wouldn't bet.
So what jokes do you enjoy the most?
What joke? Well, I mean, look, I know how hard it is to do those shows. And when you do a late night show, you not only have your jokes, you've got to watch all the other hosts, because to make sure you don't do a joke on Thursday they did last Monday, and people go, oh, you stole that joke. You know, so you have to be aware of what everybody else is doing. Plus, the news doesn't change that much. So consequently, it's a very hard job. I have great admiration for all the folks that do it. So it's hard to pick number one. I mean, obviously, I like Jimmy, and he's my successor, so I tend to err on the side of the Tonight Show. But I think they're all excellent.
They are. They're really good. All right, I have a question for you about cars, because I don't know anything about them, but I'm going to pretend to. You have classics, turbine, electric, even steam-powered cars. So what's your daily driver these days? What are you using? What do you go around to get, like, Jay Leno stuff?
Well, actually, for run around Burbank and stuff, I use my Model T because, A, nobody can steal it because they can't figure out how to start it. And if you crunch a fender, it's $175 for a new fender painted. And they've been on the road for over 100 years, and they run fine.
Wow.
That being said, I'll use a new Tesla when I have to cover any distance.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. That's the new Tesla right there.
Well, it's so funny. People think because you like cars, oh, you probably don't like electric cars. But I've got a 1909 electric car. I've got a 1914 electric car.
Wow.
They had electric cars before they had gasoline cars. But the problem 125 years ago was the same as it was until recently. Battery range, you know. Electricity was harder to come by over 100 years ago. Most people did not have it in their homes. So consequently, it was one of those things that was just a plaything for the rich.
Jay, I'm assuming you're in your garage, right? Those are your cars behind you?
I hope so, yeah.
That was good.
That was a good answer. That was a good answer. So let's talk Jay Leno's garage. What's the weirdest car you ever reviewed?
The weird, well, you know what's interesting? See, that's the thing. There are no weird cars anymore. All cars have to meet certain standards. Headlights have to be this tall. Gear shift has to be this way. But when you go back 50, 60 years, you had push-button transmissions. You press a button. If you could type, you could drive. You had all that kind of stuff. You had the steering wheel in the middle. Because there was no set rules, so you could do whatever you wanted. But that being said, what's the weirdest?
Like the Oscar Mayer car.
Probably from... Huh?
Like the Oscar Mayer.
Well, that was not a production automobile. That was it's a promotional vehicle. You had the Moxie one, which was a bottle of Moxie drink.
Whoa.
Those were all. There were companies that built commercial versions of cars. A cobbler might have a giant shoe and drive around in that to advertise his business, but you can't really get away with that anymore. No.
I like that car though.
I feel like you know more about cars than like a mechanic. So when your car breaks down and you take it to the mechanic, they can't like have one up on you. Like you know your stuff.
Well, no. When my car breaks down, I have a garage here, so we tend to fix everything.
Wait, you fix your own cars?
I sort of get annoyed with. Huh?
Do you fix your own cars?
Yeah. See, that's the thing about show business. The higher you get in show business, the less mentally smart people here. This is what people say. Jay, how'd you get to the studio? I drove myself. Bill, Jay drove himself. He drove, and where did he park? I parked myself.
Good for
Jay
you.
found a space and Jay parked his car himself. I can't believe that. Well, you're really something. So you drove yourself here. They talk to you like you're 12. You know, you go, no.
So true.
It's because I'm on TV. You know, yeah. You still have some mental acuity, you know.
Right, of course. Now, if you were to build a car, which celebrity from this season would you want to help out specifically?
Oh, which celebrity from this season? Well, let's see. We had Ashton Kutcher, Kelly Clarkson, James Corden, Mark Cuban, Kevin Bacon, Ray Liotta, Trevor Noah, Gary Sinise, Offset. You know what's great? The great about thing, the cars are the great equalizer. Like, I had Offset on the show. Now, here's a guy, early 20s, rapper from Atlanta. I'm an old white guy from Boston. And I thought, what am I going to have in common? He was the nicest guy, the politest guy. I really enjoyed his company. He talked about his grandfather, who's about my age, who loves cars, and his grandfather taught him how to like cars. And, you know, we talked about and I really enjoyed it. You know, I learned, same thing with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is really funny. And you realize there are certain things that just bring people together. You know, when you don't talk politics, oh my God, you can get along with a lot of people.
So true.
Ain't that the truth? Jay, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you. We really appreciate you. We love your show. So to our viewers, do not miss Jay Leno's Garage. It airs every Wednesday on CNBC. Thank you so much, Jay. Have a great day.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Drive safely.
We'll be right back.
We're headed straight to where the rubber meets the road.
Pretty impressive.
I hate you, Jay.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
COVID variant in the US. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verified viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and Next Strain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now, let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggests that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify, COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
Heritage Month, and DBL is celebrating by bringing attention to those who have left their mark on Hispanic culture. Today, we honor Carolina Herrera, a fashion designer who's been called the queen of sophistication and is known for her less is more playbook. She's dressed fashion icons like Michelle Obama to Kate Middleton. In 2018, after running her label for nearly 4 decades, she stepped down as creative director. And at 80 years young, she became a global brand ambassador, showing her eye for fashion only gets better with age.
Wow, so cool. Unbelievable.
Like, wow. Dang, I got really taken away.
Inspirational. Welcome back to DBL. We were going to share comments. I don't think we have time.
People just said they love Jay's garage and they need some of those cars.
Can you imagine?
It's very large.
Wow, there was probably like 3 dozen cars in there. If you're leaving us, you can watch. I was counting. You can watch the second half of the show online. Watch on YouTube, dailyblastlive.com, or our DBL mobile app. But if you're sticking around, here's what's coming up. Donny Osmond. He's going to be here live with us, and he's telling us all about his new music and a new Vegas show. Plus, Harry and Meghan's Time magazine cover becomes a meme. We'll explain why the couple's getting mocked on the internet.
Person from Latin American origin or descent. The Spanish language is gendered. Almost all words are male or female. For example, Latino is a male, Latina is a female. But the male term Latino is also used as the universal term for everyone. Latinx is used as a gender-neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane? This is a sham.
No.
Nope.
Y'all, just
It's
stop.
finally here. Drum roll.
Oh my gosh, welcome to DBL. I'm Sam here with Erica, Jeff, and Tori. Let's get started. So it looks like Jeopardy is putting a pause on rotating hosts throughout the entire season. So according to Variety, Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings will host the shows for the rest of the season, with Mayim hosting most of the episodes. Now, Mike Richards is currently hosting this week because remember, they taped it before last month when he was asked to step down as the permanent host, and then was later fired as EP after some past controversy. Erica, you're a big Jeopardy fan. What do you think of this?
I'm exhausted by this. I think that a lot of people are exhausted by this story because the story has become bigger than the show, and it's Jeopardy, so that tells you how much this story has really been the talker. I mean, Mayim seems like a really great fit. Obviously, Ken Jennings is a fan favorite. I would like to see something more permanent. so we can move on.
I have to kind of piggyback on that. People watch Jeopardy because it's like oatmeal. It's the exact same every day, every week, for year after year. It's the same dude. It's like oatmeal. It's people can mark a book to it or mark their clocks to it, right? And this has just ridden into chaos. The one thing people who like Jeopardy don't want. So they've really screwed up the base of this. They're making it worse. They're trying to figure it out. Pick someone, stick with it, and stop. Don't keep doing this back and forth. Just pick someone and stop. I'm exhausted too.
I just want to leave it for a second. Just somewhere to cut for your social media clip there. That was well said.
Thank you. You guys know what I mean.
Oatmeal, yeah.
I love
it was oatmeal.
I love her. When I went to UCLA, she was there, and
she was there studying.
Yes.
Maya Bialik.
Yeah,
when you went,
she was just hanging out.
She was just there waving.
Walking her dog.
She was in the quad every day for 4 years.
That's amazing, though. She's like a neuroscientist.
Yes, she was, when she was studying neuroscience or whatnot. But of course, I was a huge Blossom fan, and bless her heart, I had been at UCLA for like 3 years at that point. I believe she was in graduate school, and I pretended I didn't know where one of the buildings is. And she...
You pretended?
Yeah, so she could walk me a little bit, and she did.
I'm sure she totally fell for it.
You think she knew?
Absolutely,
what?
she knew.
That you were trying to just walk with Blossom?
Probably. It was mid-semester. It's not like it was the first day.
Where's the restroom?
Hey, where's the Johnson building? That one? Oh, yeah. I'll find it.
She did walk me a little bit, and I was so proud.
No, she was scurrying to the police officer down the street.
Probably. Okay, so Time Magazine has once again chosen its 100 most influential people, and this year Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made the cut. They are featured on the cover as one of the most influential icons, but the cover also sparked some memes on social media. One said Meghan and Harry looked like Bella and Edward from Twilight. It's amazing. It does. Another compared the cover to the Step Brothers movie poster. Other influential stars who got their own cover: gymnast Simone Biles, singer Billie Eilish, and actress Kate Winslet. Tori, you were sharing memes yesterday. They were hilarious.
This is my favorite meme about the Harry Meghan. If we could throw up the picture of Harry and Meghan again, the Time cover magazine. This is the one I keep saying. It goes, can we throw that up? There it goes. Ready? This looks like Harry is her hairdresser, and he's looking into the mirror, explaining what he did to her layers.
It's so true. They do that.
It moves.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of influential people, who on the list were you most surprised or happy to see?
I was actually happy to see Simone Biles. I thought Simone Biles actually did a lot more than just athletics. A lot of athletes did a lot more than athletics this year in terms of mental health. I thought that was excellent. If I had to pick someone most influential, Fauci by far. He's the one we look to. He's the one there's no one above him. So to me, it's all about Fauci.
Okay. And what about you, Erica?
I have to go with my girl Gabrielle Union.
Yes.
I mean, she is really that's
Kill it.
Y'all, I was in Brooklyn and she has her new book out now. You Got Anything Stronger? Yeah. And I was a mile away from where she was.
Are you like crawling?
And I didn't find out until like an hour later. I was beside myself. I know that sounds very stalker.
No, it's okay.
I'm stalking. But she's just done so much. Yeah, I mean, by being a truth teller, she has really resonated with so many people, and the diversity of the demographics that she's resonated with. I think she's just doing the work, and we're all so proud.
Yeah, well, that's a good pick. What about you?
Show mine. This one's very There
Who's
you go.
that? You?
That's nobody.
That looks like your hair.
It actually does look like me.
Is it you?
Me, I'm the person of the year. No, nobody is the person of the year. I feel like we dropped the ball as Americans. I feel like this was a time for somebody to step up politically through our pandemic, socially, through social media. Somebody step up and grab the reins and lead our country. No one else is doing that. We are more divided, I feel like, than ever before, and we need a leader in this country. All your answers are very well and great, but we need someone to really lead this country into the great country that it needs to be.
We are really divided. It's, and this year has been a very tumultuous year. I would say healthcare workers. I mean, our healthcare workers have gone above and beyond trying to take care of people. Every single day they're witnessing trauma. They're witnessing people die. They're having to call family members and say, please say goodbye to your loved ones. I cannot imagine what healthcare workers are doing. But someone that was honored that I loved was Dolly Parton. Because remember when nobody knew that she she gave $1 million of her own money to help fund the Moderna vaccine, and no one knew about it.
I know.
It wasn't her PR team that let the cat out of the bag. It was other people that found out that leaked that. So I love her quiet philanthropy. Not that if she was loud about it that it would take away, you know, her generosity, but I love that she does it just, you know, without anybody knowing.
Yeah, it's really altruistic. She also has given over $100 million for free of books to children. She has an entire Dolly Parton library, and if you're interested, she'll give you a free book for your kid till age 5. Wow. And she'll keep sending them to you. Over $100 million have been given away by this woman.
She's been given away for free?
With this one.
She's been giving away $100 million for free.
And it's don't jump on don't stamp down on the good that she's doing.
I got it from the given part.
All right.
That was the first part.
All right.
Good for you, Dolly.
I'm gonna let you guys just sit.
I know, I hate it. I'm like, go to
That's my
commercial.
thing, and she's the one sitting in it. I'm not sitting in anything.
Oh, you sure are.
Oh my gosh, they are like brother and sister. Coming up on DBL, you guys, Donny Osmond is here live. There he is.
I'm so embarrassed of our actions.
Me
in
too,
front of
in front of
Donny.
Donny.
Don't talk to me like that.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
He was cringing.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed, Donny. I'm sorry, Donny.
I'm so embarrassed.
We're talking with him next.
Oh, I'm humiliated.
Closed captioning provided by
Here's a cool story. Dolly Parton got in an accident and broke her wrist in several places. She went to Tennessee Vanderbilt University to get it fixed. The Tennessee Vanderbilt guy's like, hey, I'm working on a COVID vaccine. And she's like, well, then I gotta wrap my little butt a little check. Wrote him $1 million because the man helped her so much. And if you look at the people that funded the Moderna vaccine, it at the bottom says Dolly Parton. Now, she also was asked to get a statue of herself. And she said, do it when I'm dead. Don't do it now.
Tiffany was like, I saw her falling asleep during that story.
Also,
good work, Tiffany, for holding that camera upright.
If you ever watch the documentary, people think she's tatted all the way up because she always wears long sleeves, but she does have some tattoos that she doesn't share. Okay. And no one's ever seen her husband. He's always very quiet. And she always wears a wig, always. 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 Dolly Parton. No, but that's so cool. Jane Fonda said that in 5 in the morning, she went to go meet her when they were 9 to 5, and she was in her wig, already dressed up. Oh, one more thing. You know the song, Working 9 to 5? Dolly Parton wrote that song, and as she was thinking about it, she was walking up and down in the office, going like this with her nails, and in the beginning of the song, you hear, those are her nails, and it's supposed to sound like typewriters of people typing. Working, I'm working so hard here. Someone said true.
How long it took you to talk?
Someone said true, Tori. It's probably more than.
Wait, so actually, I was interested in that last part. So the beginning of that.
When you hear
that's her nails.
She always wears extremely long acrylics, and
but there's other music behind it, right?
In the very beginning, all you hear acoustically, without any music, is her. And it's supposed to sound like typing. She was trying to think of the song, and she was going like this with her nails, which she does a lot. And she started going, and that is the opening of the song.
Wait, way to introduce our next guest.
Donny Osmond.
Strutting his stuff in the video for his new single, Who, from his latest album, Start Again. Now, Donny joins us live. Donny, welcome to DBL.
How are you guys?
We're doing well. How are you?
You have to mention that that song is from the new album, but it's the 65th album.
Dang.
So
that's
a lot of music.
Insane. Wow.
It is insane. Yeah,
wow.
It's hard for me to believe because that's an album for more than every year that I've been alive. So
wow.
It's a lot of music. And one of the things I tried to do in my show here in Vegas is to, what music do I put in a 90-minute show? So I put every song I've ever recorded into my show. It's my favorite part of the show because the audience members can pick any album, any song on any album, and we do it just like that. So every show changes. It's the most fun part of the show.
It's like choose your own adventure, Donny Osmond style.
Yeah, and like I said, every show is different. Last night, I don't want to try to overhype things here, but last night's show was unbelievable. The whole showroom is filled with confetti at the end of the show. The audience was on fire. It was amazing. It was so cool.
That. Donny, we need that more than ever. We really do. You know, we were talking.
Well, you know what's so fun for me? It's so fun to see Vegas alive again because Vegas really got hit through the pandemic. I mean, one of the worst places. And to see it come alive again. Now, obviously, the audience is in masks. I'm performing to a sea of masks. But that's fine because the city is alive and kicking, and it's so great to see.
I'm so happy to hear that. And, you know, speaking of your album being called Start Again, I don't know if our viewers, I mean, of course, your fans know this, but I think it is very admirable just knowing your story that you recently had a bit of a health scare. You had to relearn how to walk again. Wow. So you had to start over. Yeah. How are you doing now? I know your wife had a lot to do with your recovery.
I mentioned that in an interview the other day, and I thought, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. And it's kind of gone viral. But it is an amazing story because the last show that I did with Marie at the Flamingo, just before COVID hit, I couldn't feel my arms and I couldn't feel my legs. Whoa. So I had back surgery and neck surgery at the same time. Wow. The problem, I mean, the surgeries were successful. I had secondary infection, and that could kill you. Yeah. So literally a year and a half ago, I was on a walker. Wow. But, you know, the pain getting back to this point, I had some of the best people working with me, and I'm stronger than I was prior to the operation. So everything's working. And so Start Again is appropriate in that respect. But I also named the album that because we all are starting again with this pandemic. Everybody's finding different ways of doing things. And it's all about picking yourself up and starting again, no matter what your challenges may be.
Well, I mean, I live for a good comeback, Donny, so we're so happy to see you start over. And you mentioned you're back in Vegas with your first ever solo show. Yeah. We have to ask, do you miss your sister?
You know, I absolutely do, but it's a completely different show. The Donny and Marie show was one thing. You know, the Donny and Marie brand was, you know, the silly slapstick and all that stuff. We had so much fun performing together. It was originally supposed to be a 6-week engagement, turned into 11 years. Wow. But this show is more all-inclusive of everything I've done in 6 decades. I do this rap, and it has gone viral because people have actually videoed this during the shows. They put it on YouTube, and it was supposed to be a 6-minute rap, but it's everything I've done in my entire show business life. And it's about a 10-minute rap. It gets faster and faster and faster. And it's so difficult, but I get through it every night. It's so fun.
Rapping Donny Osmond, I have to see. This is amazing.
Well, it's kind of like, let's liken it to Hamilton, okay? Yeah. Hamilton is the story told in rhyme. And I do that for 10 minutes with my entire life.
Wow. That's insane. I want to ask you about your start. Yeah. You got your start on the Andy Williams show with your brothers just when you were 5 years old. How instrumental was that show in shaping your career? Talk to me about that.
Well, it was everything. You know, everyone in show business needs a break.
Oh, look
that
at
was our break.
There he is.
And that's when I began. I was 5 years old. And Andy gave us our initial start, our national exposure. In fact, I do a tribute to Andy, where I was able to go back and get the masters of his show. And I sing a duet with him. I sing Moon River with him. And last night, it was pretty amazing. It got a standing ovation that wouldn't stop because it's so emotional and it connects so well between the two of us because Andy was my mentor. He gave me the break, and here I am paying homage to him, and we're singing together. It's a moment. It really is a moment for me as well as for the audience.
Donny, you are the epitome of show business. And speaking of duets, on your new album, Start Again, you wrote a song in response to Justin Bieber's Lonely song. So would you be open to a collaboration with the Biebs?
Well, absolutely, because I think it would be an interesting collaboration, but the song's got to be right. It's got to fit him. It's got to fit me. And so it's not just, okay, let's have these two people come together, be kind of interesting. No, it's got to be more than that. So If the Beebs can come up with the right idea, if I can come up with the right idea, if the collaboration feels right between the two of us, I think that would be the most amazing collaboration because we both had the same kind of childhood.
Yes.
I went through that tunnel. I got through the hurdle of that teeny bopper career to a respected adult entertainer. Justin went through the same tunnel, and he's made some decisions in his life. He's found love. He's got through the end of it. And I wrote a song called Life After Loneliness, because in it I say, you are a star. I mean, he's a star, and his light will never dim. That's the lyric. Because Justin's going to be with us for a long time. Smart guy.
I'm buying the first
Smart,
ticket
very
to
talented.
the Donny Beach show.
I'm going to. I better get to go backstage.
Amazing, Donny, amazing.
Donny, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, catch Donny in his new solo show, Donny at Harrah's in Vegas, and his new album, Start Again, is available right now. Find all the details at Donny.com. Thank you so much, Donny.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, you guys. Good to talk to you.
We'll be right back.
We all know. School, we're getting a lot of questions on our Instagram about the risk of COVID-19 to children. So let's verify. Are there any treatments for kids with COVID-19? Our sources are the University of Maryland Pediatrics professor Dr. Jim Campbell, the FDA, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the National Institutes of Health. The AAP estimates more than 5 million children have tested positive since the pandemic began. And the NIH says most recovered without any special treatment. Still, some kids may suffer more serious symptoms, so doctors modify proven adult treatments.
The same medications that are used in adults when they get sicker are being used for some children. But given that they just don't get as sick as frequently, there's not as much data to be able to support their use, but they're still there and available for us to use.
The FDA authorized remdesivir for children younger than 12 and weighing less than 88 pounds. Doctors can also use antibody treatments for teens who are at least 88 pounds. But in most cases, more traditional treatments will work.
Often they don't need any COVID-specific treatment, only supportive treatment, and that is like keeping their fever down, keeping them well hydrated with fluids, giving them oxygen if they need oxygen.
So it's true, there are treatments for kids with COVID-19. As for the vaccine, Pfizer and Moderna are still studying the efficacy and safety in children younger than 12. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. Want something verified? Email us or send us a text. For more Verify stories and to sign up for our newsletter, go to verifythis.com.
Welcome back to DBL. It is time for some sweet, sweet deals. Earlier, Steph showed Tori some amazing products at even better prices. Here's this week's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com. All right, what do you have for us today, Stephanie? I'm in the mood.
Hey, Tori, I have got some wonderful products and even better deals, and I cannot wait to share them with you. So check this out. First up, it's the Swiss Tech 11-piece makeup brush set with a bonus carrying bag. So you get 11 brushes, so there's no need to keep your multi-purpose brush for everything.
Right.
They have this really luxurious bamboo handle, and they're perfect for whatever you're applying, whether it's liquid or a powder or a cream. They feel so nice, and you'll get the perfect application every time because these brushes were handcrafted by a professional makeup artist.
Wow.
So normally this set is as much as $50.
Yeah, makeup brushes are pricey.
They are so expensive.
They are, yeah.
But guess what, Tori?
What?
We've got them for $15.
15?
I know, saving everyone 70%. Now that's a steal.
That's such a useful gift too. Like if you want to give that to someone in a nice bag, everybody wants new brushes. We've all used brushes is from 8th grade. Move on.
Now, Tori, we've also got some amazing Laura Geller, the real deal concealer.
I love Laura Geller.
And we've got them in a range of 6 shades, so there is no doubt that you will find your perfect match. And the formula is intensely pigmented and it's packed with antioxidants, so it means you'll hide all your imperfections while still looking natural and glowing. Now, Laura Geller is a big name that's worked with all of the celebs in front of bright lights, so believe me, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she does.
Normally, one of these is as much as $26, but you can get one from us for only $12, saving up to 54%.
I like anything that's more than half off. Can I be honest? Anything.
Oh, yes.
Yes, please.
Now, this next item is just so plush. They're Enchanted Home Luna 6-piece Turkish towel sets, and these come in beautiful neutral colors, and they're extra soft and absorbent. So if you're redecorating your space, these are perfect because of how just soft and luxurious they are. Honestly, they're really heavy too. They're really good quality. And since they're loomed from premium Turkish cotton, they're the perfect towel to wrap yourself up in. So normally it's as much as $130.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and you're getting a lot in here.
That's true.
But we've got it, Tori, for only $39, saving our viewers 70%.
We are so good to you guys. You're welcome.
And
that's
I love
a
the
deal.
colours as well.
I know.
Aren't
That's
they
like
great?
a charcoal-y kind of thing and very neutral. I like that you said that.
I love those. They're going to match with any bathroom.
Smart. Very smart.
Now, last but certainly not least, this product will be sure to grab anyone's attention. This is the Steel Time NY Genuine Leather Crossbody Bag. These are so in, it's ridiculous. If you are in the market for a crossbody bag, we've got you covered. So this bag is extremely versatile. I mean, look at the colors we've got them in, and you're going to love wearing it whether you're out and about, going for cocktails with the girls, going to work, you know. We all know how important pockets are, and these have plenty.
Nice.
So normally these are as much as $40.
Yeah, I was like, I bet it's 40 or up. Yeah.
But guess what? We've got them for $19.
Guys.
$19, saving 53%.
Guys, and they're in a really cool, like, I know you're fashionista, but like fall colors, right? They're kind of in that nice autumnal colors for you. Guys, that's so in the crossbody and the kind of short way you do it now.
And the leather.
The leather, and you can adjust it. Perfect. All right, this is a gift to all of you. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com right on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
There's a new COVID variant in the U.S. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verified viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and Next Strain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggests that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
to congratulate Daily Blast Live for 5 years. 5 years of doing what? You know, what they do. Right, yeah. What is that? I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? Well, we're looking forward to coming back in studio live. No, we're not.
Jeff Dunham, thank you. What an honor. Welcome back to DBL. Tori, comments.
You guys got riled up about Donny Osmond, huh? Okay. Jessica says Donnie's still got it. And Barb says Donnie's such a class act. I love that guy. People were asking me about the name of the song. It's Who. That's the one he was doing this to.
With the red jacket.
With the red leather jacket.
Imagine going out to dinner and the stories he's got, Donny Osmond.
Gosh, I can't. TVL see you every day. Bye, guys.
Latino is a person from Latin American origin or descent. The Spanish language is gendered. Almost all words are male or female. For example, Latino is a male, Latina is a female. But the male term Latino is also used as the universal term for everyone. Latinx is used as a gender-neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina.
Here's what we're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
U.S. gymnasts give powerful testimony on the FBI's handling of Larry Nassar's abuse.
I don't want another young gymnast, Olympic athlete, or any individual to experience the horror that I and hundreds of others have endured.
Will this lead to change? The mysterious disappearance of a young woman on a cross-country road trip with her boyfriend. Why police are naming him as a person of interest in the case. Jay Leno
will be here live. Who's his favorite late night host in the game right now? And Donny Osmond will also join us live. What does he think about flying solo without Marie in his new Vegas show?
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane? This is a sham.
No. Just stop.
Finally here, drum roll. Welcome to DBL. It is Thursday, September 16th, the first week of our 5th year on the air. I'm Sam here with Erica, Jeff, and Tori. Let's get started. A lot of you are talking about this. There was some very emotional congressional testimony yesterday by some of America's top gymnasts. They were slamming the FBI for ignoring their sexual abuse claims against former team doctor Larry Nassar. Take a look.
I sit before you today to raise my voice so that no little girl must endure what I, the athletes at this table, and the countless others who needlessly suffered under Nassar's guise of medical treatment.
And it disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers. What is the point of reporting abuse if our own FBI agents are going to take it upon themselves to bury that report in a drawer?
Wow. Larry Nassar is currently serving a prison sentence that will keep him behind bars for life. Meantime, the FBI director told Congress yesterday he doesn't have a good answer for why the Bureau waited more than a year to investigate the claims. And within that year, Erica, between 2015 and 2016, if they would have acted right away, they would have saved 70 cases, 70 victims, 70 lives.
We constantly have this conversation about when we are going after the wrong person or we're ignoring people who are coming forward and saying, I have been victimized in this way. What happens when you ignore? That means that you are creating more victims. I am so on board with holding everyone who was complicit in this accountable. These women came forward and said the deepest, most painful things that have happened to them in order to save others. They can't change the course of their past, but they can change the course for other people's future. And when we're having these conversations about women's rights and what, my body, my choice, all of these things, this is super important because when women come forward, and men too come forward, then no one's protecting them. So we have to talk about protecting the survivors.
Yeah, what's so funny is one of the survivors says, I shouldn't be standing here. I just shouldn't be standing here because I told an FBI agent, Michaela Maroney, on the ground before she told her mother, the floor of her bedroom on the phone, he got on top of me. He molested me for hours. I was naked. This was at a Tokyo competition, at the London Games where I won a medal. He didn't use gloves. She's telling him all this. She hangs up the phone. The guy does nothing. There's no paperwork started. There's no investigation started. So now people are looking for criminal complaints against this guy. That guy is in jail, I believe. That FBI agent has been let go of the FBI, but he's not currently in jail. Wow. I don't think so. So those two FBI agents are no longer there, but they are looking into criminal for those two. I'm just saying, when you go to someone and then they don't help, who do you trust anymore? Because that's the people you're supposed to go to. It's disgusting. You should read it if you can, because these women were brave. They went after the FBI to the head of the FBI. That is not easy to do.
I just don't know how he got this far, right? Without having people in his pocket. Usually when you're having this type of operation at that level with that many victims, a Jeffrey Epstein type, let's use an example. You have politicians in your pocket. You have money. You could pay people off. What is this guy's advantage? Where does he stand in the line of power where people are just turning their backs to all these accusations? It's very confusing for me.
Yeah, someone said follow the money, and I wonder if there is more to that story.
Follow the money and then follow what other people are doing. Anytime you're complicit in something like this, I'm wondering what you're doing behind closed doors as well.
Wow. Yeah. All right, so I know that a lot of you have an opinion on this next story. It's the case of the missing van woman, 22-year-old Gabby Petito, and her fiance, Brian Laundrie, were traveling across the country in a van, documenting their adventures on YouTube. But Brian returned home to Florida without her. 10 days later, Gabby was reported missing by her family. Police in Utah have now released body cam footage of an incident involving the couple in Moab back in August. Take a look at this.
We just been fighting all morning, and he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because of your OCD?
He told me I needed to calm down.
What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
So Gabby was last seen in Wyoming in August. Police named Brian Laundrie a person of interest, but get this, and this is where a lot of you have an opinion. He has refused to speak to them. Brian's family did release a statement saying the family is, quote, remaining in the background at this juncture and will have no further comment. All right, obviously we don't know all the details, but what is your gut telling you?
I saw this at the gym this morning, and I was running, and I stopped to read like the captions of what was going on. My first reaction, I think everyone's, this guy killed his girlfriend and left her in the desert somewhere. They're traveling across country. Again, I have to say allegedly, we don't know what happened. I will apologize if it turns out differently. But how could it not? They documented their whole trip through cross country. They even have police stopping them because of some sort of alleged abuse. And now he's not talking? What other conclusion can we come to?
I want to be careful with this because there's a family that's hoping that their daughter and friend and all of the things that she is returning. So at this point, it's a missing person. And I just want to say that because I think that this is a very sensitive time. I didn't realize that you could just refuse to speak to the police.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. When, excuse me, I was not trying to interrupt you, but a good defense lawyer will tell you, do not speak to the police, and you do not have to. You can't be forced to speak to the police unless you're arrested. And right now, he's a person of interest. So
tell that to like the Central Park 5. How is that possible?
Now, a lot of people say if this guy was black or different ways, what else would be different? There's two different justice systems, I believe. This guy is out right now, person of interest, but there's some major questions going on with this guy. But not talking to the police is something you are allowed to do, and a good defense litigator
But that doesn't pass the smell
Oh,
test.
not at all.
When someone you love doesn't talk to the police, you're like, I mean, I would be the first person to say, help me find Mark, please.
Right. Or report her missing.
I know. Well, we hope that she is okay, and we hope that nothing nefarious happened, and perhaps she's just, I don't know, taking time for herself. That would be the best case scenario. Coming up on DBL, are Harry and Meghan giving us Twilight vibes? The Time magazine cover that has everyone talking. And Jay Leno will be joining us live. He's telling us all about his new show, plus wild store returns, from Christmas trees to used bed sheets. What? Do you have any shame when taking stuff back? We're talking about it next.
Closed captioning provided by
So I wanted to let you guys know the names because a lot of people are writing those police officer or FBI agents should be in jail. The man's first name, Mr. Langman, L-A-N-G-E-M-A-N. I don't know how to say that, but Langman. He was the one Michaela Maroney was on the phone with and said all these things. And after he hung up the phone, apparently he didn't make any intervention. He didn't make any paper. He is saying he thought he made an initial report, but so far the FBI is saying the paperwork was not found. And one of the senators, Leahy, said there should be a lot of people in jail at this point. And I do want to let you know, the Senate invited the Justice Department to be there at this testimony yesterday to see if perhaps there was probable cause for an arrest for these two federal agents. They declined to come. So a lot of people are calling for more criminal charges for letting this slip through their fingers and literally obstruction of justice in some ways. So if you're interested, those are the two. The other one is W.J. Abbott. They are both let go, but they are both free, and he's...
Hey, Nimble Jameson, that's what we call him. Is it possible? Is it possible that there was no like I'm talking about like an underlying criminal system that's going on and he's paying people off? Is it possible that everyone was just like, this isn't my problem and
like
turned their back to it? Yeah, and then there wasn't any sort of people getting paid off for favors or people in their pocket?
That's what Christopher Wray, who's the head of the FBI now, not then said, we need to have it be quadruple checked. There needs to be no single point of failure. I don't have an explanation for you of what happened. On no planet is what happened in this case acceptable. So it seems like everyone kind of just like passed the buck in a way.
That's kind of what happened with the whole Joe Paterno thing, right?
it.
People just wanted to, let's focus on football instead of Jerry Sandusky. Everyone knew what was going on, but they're like, let's focus on football right now. And I think I mentioned it before that I think our times have changed in the sense that now we don't turn our back to those things. We address those things.
There's progress made. You're absolutely right. It's baby steps, but these women coming forward are the pioneers, so bravo to them.
I wanted to say congratulations on year 5. You know, when I think of a TV news program that is entertaining and fun and really is a great place to get all your information for the day in one spot with really amazing people, I think of Daily Blast Live.
Jonathan, we miss you. Thank you. Welcome back to DBL. 2 women who appear to be Costco employees have gone viral on TikTok. So they are answering questions about the company's return policy. In the video, they claim the store will offer full refunds for bed sheets that have been used for 5 years, a dead Christmas tree returned after Christmas, and even a pie with most of it eaten. So this got us talking. Have you ever tried something like this? And what is your return philosophy? Erica?
I'm too lazy to return. I'm way too lazy. That's just what happens. I have a dress that I accidentally ordered. It's a size 0, not my size. I still haven't returned it. Still haven't returned it. You want to, are you 0?
I'm not at all. I'll try it on, Erica.
It's cute. It's cute.
How embarrassing do you have to be to try to return things like this? Like a half-eaten pie? Like, how embarrassing. You have no shame in yourself
Your
at all?
disgust makes me laugh. I love it.
Oh, my gosh, people.
I used to be pretty bad, and I'm embarrassed about it.
Oh, really?
In college, I used to, like, peruse my apartment and be like, oh my God, I'm not going to make rent. What can I take back?
Really?
What can I take back? And I remember vividly being so embarrassed taking back a microwave to Bed Bath & Beyond. So embarrassed. Like, it's embarrassing. But at that moment, it was like, pay my rent or take back this, like, 1-year-old microwave. Wow. I know.
How much did you get for that microwave?
I don't remember. I think like $20 or something.
Wow.
And I actually had to talk to the manager because they wanted it to be exchanged. And I couldn't. I needed the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to be bad. I used to be really bad. It's cringy. Don't you have a really interesting story that you were venting? Maybe you resolved it. You were venting to me about it like a couple weeks ago.
No, it's not resolved.
It's still not resolved?
Listen, I'm going to bring you in my home a little bit right here because it's going on and I don't like to put companies on blast.
Still?
Nordic Track, you're going on blast. No, I want to be on camera. Nordic Track, you're going on blast.
Oh.
I bought this thing in February, okay? I bought an elliptical. First of all, because of COVID, I had to assemble it. Maybe that's why it's broken. You know this story, Erica, because I yell about it all morning. How much time do we have?
30
anyway,
seconds.
5 times the guy had to come get this thing. Now it's in my basement in pieces, and I can't build up the nerve to call because my blood's already boiling talking about this, to come get this thing and just give me my money back. Let's part ways. You know what I mean? Like, could you just pick this stuff up? It's in pieces. The guy who comes to fix it is my friend now. He's like, hey, Jeff, what's up? This thing's a piece of junk. I don't know. Call him and take it. And then I call somebody and they're like, can I give you this person and this person? And my blood goes here, here, here. And I hang up. Like right now, I'm over it.
He's like heated for like 6 months.
I can't take it.
I would be so upset.
No, but I can't. I am so mad I can't even call.
Maybe I'll call for you. Can I call for you? Because I can take the emotion out of it. Let's just get it resolved.
I mean, I think I shouldn't say any more. I don't want to incriminate myself.
And we'll be right back with Jay Leno.
Yes.
Nearly 110 million.
Piers Morgan is making a comeback, and he's coming to America, folks. I'm Sofia Gonzalez. This is Fast Blast, and Piers Morgan is going to Fox News Media. He's set to create content for Fox Nation and the New York Post. This all comes 6 months after he was asked to leave Good Morning Britain after storming off set. Think about the greatest song of all time. Did you think about Respect by Aretha Franklin? Well, Rolling Stone seems to think so after updating their list of 500 greatest songs of all time for the first time in 17 years. The second spot goes to Fight the Power by Public Enemy. And just for fun, Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On was number 8. What do you think the greatest song of all time is? Let us know in the comments. I personally think it's Bohemian Rhapsody, but it was number 17. Nobody loves me. So what do I know?
actually a 400-pound ball. It's a propane ball.
Oh, it's a propane tank.
Tank.
Well, good. So you don't want to smoke.
Yeah.
All right, don't be smoking if you're doing this, because we have a 400-pound ball of propane. Let's give it a shot.
We'll be doing best of 5, or the last car running wins.
Watch out!
Whoa, that was a clip from Jay Leno's garage, and you won't believe it. We are chatting with the man himself, Jay Leno.
Yes.
Wow. Hey,
Hi, you guys. How are you?
We're doing well. How are you feeling today?
Good, good. Happy 5th anniversary.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jay.
Wow.
Jay?
I'm going to have to clip that and spread it everywhere. Okay, so Jay, we wanted to get your take of the current late night lineup. Which host would you bet to win in a drag race?
Oh, in a drag race. Boy, I don't know if any of them are real car guys. That includes Samantha Bee also. Boy, you know, that's tough. You got me there. I don't know. That's one of those questions. I don't know what cars are into, so I have no idea.
So just you wouldn't bet.
Threw them off. No bet.
Safe.
No bet.
Safe bet.
So what,
I wouldn't bet.
So what jokes do you enjoy the most?
What joke? Well, I mean, look, I know how hard it is to do those shows. And when you do a late night show, you not only have your jokes, you've got to watch all the other hosts, because to make sure you don't do a joke on Thursday they did last Monday, and people go, oh, you stole that joke. You know, so you have to be aware of what everybody else is doing. Plus, the news doesn't change that much. So consequently, it's a very hard job. I have great admiration for all the folks that do it. So it's hard to pick number one. I mean, obviously, I like Jimmy, and he's my successor, so I tend to err on the side of the Tonight Show. But I think they're all excellent.
They are. They're really good. All right, I have a question for you about cars, because I don't know anything about them, but I'm going to pretend to. You have classics, turbine, electric, even steam-powered cars. So what's your daily driver these days? What are you using? What do you go around to get, like, Jay Leno stuff?
Well, actually, for run around Burbank and stuff, I use my Model T because, A, nobody can steal it because they can't figure out how to start it. And if you crunch a fender, it's $175 for a new fender painted. And they've been on the road for over 100 years, and they run fine.
Wow.
That being said, I'll use a new Tesla when I have to cover any distance.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. That's the new Tesla right there.
It's so funny. People think because you like cars, oh, you probably don't like electric cars. But I've got a 1909 electric car. I've got a 1914 electric car.
Wow.
They had electric cars before they had gasoline cars. But the problem 125 years ago was the same as it was until recently. Battery range, you know. Electricity was harder to come by over 100 years ago. Most people did not have it in their homes. So consequently, it was one of those things that was just a plaything for the rich.
Jay, I'm assuming you're in your garage, right? Those are your cars behind you?
I hope so, yeah.
That was good.
That was a good answer. That was a good answer. So let's talk Jay Leno's garage. What's the weirdest car you ever reviewed?
The weird, well, you know what's interesting? See, that's the thing. There are no weird cars anymore. All cars have to meet certain standards. Headlights have to be this tall. Gear shift has to be this way. But when you go back 50, 60 years, you had push-button transmissions. You press a button. If you could type, you could drive. You had all that kind of stuff. You had the steering wheel in the middle. You had, because there was no set rules, so you could do whatever you wanted. But that being said, what's the weirdest?
Like the Oscar Mayer car.
Probably from... Huh?
Like the Oscar Mayer.
Well, the Oscar Mayer, that was not a production automobile. That was it's a promotional vehicle. You had the Moxie one, which was a bottle of Moxie drink.
Whoa.
I mean, those were all. There were companies that built commercial versions of cars. A cobbler might have a giant shoe and drive around in that to advertise the business, but you can't really get away with that anymore. No.
I like that car though.
I feel like you know more about cars than like a mechanic. So when your car breaks down and you take it to the mechanic, they can't like have one up on you. Like you know your stuff.
Well, no. When my car breaks down, I have a garage here, so we tend to fix everything. Yeah.
Wait, you fix your own cars?
I sort of get annoyed with. Huh?
Do you fix your own cars?
Yeah. See, that's the thing about show business. The higher you get in show business, the less mentally smart people here. This is what people say. Jay, how'd you get to the studio? I drove myself. Bill, Jay drove himself. He drove, and where did he park? I parked myself.
Good for
Jay
you.
found a space and Jay parked his car himself. I can't believe that. Well, you're really something. So you drove yourself here. They talk to you like you're 12. You know, you go, no.
So true.
It's because I'm on TV. You know, yeah. You still have some mental acuity, you know.
Right, of course. Now, if you were to build a car, which celebrity from this season would you want to help out specifically?
Oh, which celebrity from this season? Well, let's see. We had Ashton Kutcher, Kelly Clarkson, James Corden, Mark Cuban, Kevin Bacon, Ray Liotta, Trevor Noah, Gary Sinise, Offset. You know what's great? The great about thing, the cars are the great equalizer. Like, I had Offset on the show. Now, here's a guy, early 20s, rapper from Atlanta. I'm an old white guy from Boston. And I thought, what am I going to have in common? He was the nicest guy, the politest guy. I really enjoyed his company. He talked about his grandfather, who's about my age, who loves cars, and his grandfather taught him how to like cars. And, you know, we talked about and I really enjoyed it. You know, I learned. Same thing with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is really funny. And you realize there are certain things that just bring people together. You know, when you don't talk politics, oh my God, you can get along with a lot of people.
So true.
Ain't that the truth? Jay, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you. We really appreciate you. We love your show. So to our viewers, do not miss Jay Leno's Garage. It airs every Wednesday on CNBC. Thank you so much, Jay. Have a great day.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Drive safely.
We'll be right back.
We're headed straight to where the rubber meets the road.
Pretty impressive.
I hate you, Jay.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
COVID variant in the US. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verified viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and NextStrain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now, let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggests that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify, COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
month, and DBL is celebrating by bringing attention to those who have left their mark on Hispanic culture. Today, we honor Carolina Herrera, a fashion designer who's been called the queen of sophistication and is known for her less is more playbook. She's dressed fashion icons like Michelle Obama to Kate Middleton. In 2018, after running her label for nearly 4 decades, she stepped down as creative director. And at 80 years young, she became a global brand ambassador, showing her eye for fashion only gets better with age.
Wow, so cool. Unbelievable.
Like, wow. Dang, I got really taken away.
Inspirational. Welcome back to DBL. We were going to share comments. I don't think we have time.
People just said they love Jay's garage and they need some of those cars.
Can you imagine?
It's very large.
Mean, wow, there was probably like 3 dozen cars in there. If you're leaving us, you can watch. I was counting. You can watch the second half of the show online. Watch on YouTube, dailyblastlive.com, or our DBL mobile app. But if you're sticking around, here's what's coming up. Donny Osmond. He's going to be here live with us, and he's telling us all about his new music and a new Vegas show. Plus, Harry and Meghan's Time magazine cover becomes a meme. We'll explain why the couple's getting mocked on the internet.
Person from Latin American origin or descent. The Spanish language is gendered. Almost all words are male or female. For example, Latino is a male, Latina is a female. But the male term Latino is also used as the universal term for everyone. Latinx is used as a gender-neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane? This is a sham.
No. Y'all just stop.
Finally here. Drum roll.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to DBL. I'm Sam here with Erica, Jeff, and Tori. Let's get started. So it looks like Jeopardy is putting a pause on rotating hosts throughout the entire season. So according to Variety, Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings will host the shows for the rest of the season, with Mayim hosting most of the episodes. Now, Mike Richards is currently hosting this week because, remember, they taped it before last month when he was asked to step down as the permanent host, and then was later fired as EP after some past controversy. Erica, you're a big Jeopardy fan. What do you think of this?
I'm exhausted by this. I think that a lot of people are exhausted by this story because the story has become bigger than the show, and it's Jeopardy. So that tells you how much this story has really been the talker. I mean, Mayim seems like a really great fit. Obviously, Ken Jennings is a fan favorite. I would like to see something more permanent. so we can move on.
I have to kind of piggyback on that. People watch Jeopardy because it's like oatmeal. It's the exact same every day, every week, for year after year. It's the same dude. It's like oatmeal. It's people can mark a book to it or mark their clocks to it, right? And this has just ridden into chaos. The one thing people who like Jeopardy don't want. So they've really screwed up the base of this. They're making it worse. They're trying to figure it out. Pick someone, stick with it, and stop. Don't keep doing this back and forth. Just pick someone and stop. I'm exhausted too.
I just want to leave it for a second, so just somewhere to cut for your social media clip there. That was well said.
Thank you. You guys know what I mean.
Oatmeal, yeah.
I love
it was oatmeal.
I love her. When I went to UCLA, she was there, and
she was there studying.
Yes.
Mayim Bialik.
Yeah,
when you went,
she was just hanging out.
She was just there waving.
Walking her dog.
She was in the quad every day for 4 years.
It's amazing though. She's like a neuroscientist.
Yes, she was. Yeah, when she was studying neuroscience or whatnot. But of course, I was a huge Blossom fan, and bless her heart, I had been at UCLA for like 3 years at that point. I believe she was in graduate school, and I pretended I didn't know where one of the buildings is, and she pretended. Yeah, so she could walk me a little bit, and she did.
I'm sure she totally fell for it.
You think she knew?
Absolutely,
what?
she knew.
That you were trying to just walk with Blossom?
Probably. It was mid-semester. It's not like it was the first day.
Where's the restroom?
Hey, where's the Johnson building? That one? Oh, yeah. I'll find it.
She did walk me a little bit, and I was so proud.
No, she was scurrying to the police officer down the street.
Probably. Okay, so Time Magazine has once again chosen its 100 most influential people, and this year Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made the cut. They are featured on the cover as one of the most influential icons, but the cover also sparked some memes on social media. One said Meghan and Harry looked like Bella and Edward from Twilight. It's amazing. It does. Another compared the cover to the Step Brothers movie poster. Other influential stars who got their own cover: gymnast Simone Biles, singer Billie Eilish, and actress Kate Winslet. Tori, you were sharing memes yesterday. They were hilarious.
This is my favorite meme about the Harry Meghan. If we could throw up the picture of Harry and Meghan again, the Time cover magazine. This is the one I keep saying. It goes, can we throw that up? There it goes. Ready? This looks like Harry is her hairdresser, and he's looking into the mirror, explaining what he did to her layers.
It's so true.
It
They
moves.
do that.
It moves.
Yeah,
It
they
moves.
do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of influential people, who on the list were you most surprised or happy to see?
I was actually happy to see Simone Biles. I thought Simone Biles actually did a lot more than just athletics. A lot of athletes did a lot more than athletics this year in terms of mental health. I thought that was excellent. If I had to pick someone most influential, Fauci by far. He's the one we look to. He's the one there's no one above him. So to me, it's all about Fauci.
Okay. And what about you, Erica?
I have to go with my girl Gabrielle Union.
Oh, yes.
I mean, she is really that's
Killed it.
Y'all,
Killed
I was in Brooklyn, and she has her new book out now. You Got Anything Stronger? Yeah. And I was a mile away from where she was.
Are you like crawling?
And I didn't find out until like an hour later. I was beside myself. I know that sounds very stalker.
No, it's okay.
I'm stalking.
Sam stalked Blossom.
But she's just done so much. Yeah, I mean, by being a truth teller, she has really resonated with so many people, and the diversity of the demographics that she's resonated with. I think she's just doing the work, and we're all so proud.
Yeah, well, that's a good pick. What about you?
Show mine. This one's very There
Who's
you go.
that? You?
That's nobody.
That looks like your hair.
It actually does look like
Is it you?
Me, I'm the person of the year. No, nobody is the person of the year. I feel like we dropped the ball as Americans. I feel like this was a time for somebody to step up politically through our pandemic, socially, through social media. Somebody step up and grab the reins and lead our country. No one else is doing that. We are more divided, I feel like, than ever before, and we need a leader in this country. All your answers are very well and great, but we need someone to really lead this country into the great country that it needs to be.
We are really divided. It's, and this year has been a very tumultuous year. I would say healthcare workers. I mean, our healthcare workers have gone above and beyond trying to take care of people. Every single day, they're witnessing trauma. They're witnessing people die. They're having to call family members and say, please say goodbye to your loved ones. I cannot imagine what healthcare workers are doing. But someone that was honored that I loved was Dolly Parton. Because you remember when nobody knew that she she gave $1 million of her own money to help fund the Moderna vaccine, and no one knew about it.
I know.
It wasn't her PR team that let the cat out of the bag. It was other people that found out that leaked that. So I love her quiet philanthropy. Not that if she was loud about it that it would take away, you know, her generosity, but I love that she does it just, you know, without anybody knowing.
Yeah, it's really altruistic. She also has given over $100 million for free of books to children. She has an entire Dolly Parton library, and if you're interested, she'll give you a free book for your kid till age 5. Wow. And she'll keep sending them to you. Over 100 million have been given away by this woman.
She's been given away for free?
With this one.
She's been giving away $100 million for free.
And don't jump on don't stamp down on the good that she's doing.
I got it from the given part.
All right.
That was the first part.
All right.
Good for you, Dolly.
I'm gonna let you guys just sit.
I know, I hate it. I'm like, go to
That's my
commercial.
thing. And she's the one sitting in it. I'm not sitting in anything.
Oh, you sure are.
Oh my gosh, they are like brother and sister. Coming up on DBL, you guys, Donny Osmond is here live. There he is.
I'm so embarrassed of our actions.
Me too,
in front of Donny.
Donny
Talk
was
to me like
watching
that?
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
He was cringing.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed, Donny. I'm sorry, Donny.
I'm so embarrassed.
We're talking with him next.
Oh, I'm humiliated.
Closed captioning provided by Here's a cool story. Dolly Parton got in an accident and broke her wrist in several places. She went to Tennessee, Vanderbilt University, to get it fixed. The Tennessee Vanderbilt guy's like, hey, I'm working on a COVID vaccine. And she's like, well, then I gotta wrap my little butt a little check. Wrote him $1 million because the man helped her so much. And if you look at the people that funded the Moderna vaccine, it at the bottom says Dolly Parton. Now, she also was asked to get a statue of herself. And she said, do it when I'm dead. Don't do it now.
Tiffany was like, I saw her falling asleep during that story.
Also,
good work, Tiffany, for holding that camera upright.
If you ever watch the documentary, people think she's tatted all the way up because she always wears long sleeves, but she does have some tattoos that she doesn't share. Okay. And no one's ever seen her husband. He's always very quiet. And she always wears a wig, always. 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 Dolly Parton. No, but that's so cool. Jane Fonda said that at 5 in the morning she went to go meet her when they were 9 to 5, and she was in her wig already dressed up. Oh, one more thing. You know the song, Working 9 to 5? Dolly Parton wrote that song, and as she was thinking about it, she was walking up and down in the office going like this with her nails, and in the beginning of the song you hear, those are her nails, and it's supposed to sound like typewriters of people typing. Working, I'm working so hard here. Someone said true.
How long it took you to talk?
Someone said true, Tori. It's probably more than.
Wait, so actually, I was interested in that last part. So the beginning of that.
When you hear
that's her nails.
She always wears extremely long acrylics, and
but there's other music behind it, right?
In the very beginning, all you hear acoustically, without any music, is her. And it's supposed to sound like typing. She was trying to think of the song, and she was going like this with her nails, which she does a lot. And she started going, and that is the opening of the song.
Wait, way to introduce our next guest.
Donny Osmond.
Strutting his stuff in the video for his new single, Who, from his latest album, Start Again. Now, Donny joins us live. Donny, welcome to DBL.
How are you guys?
We're doing well. How are you?
You have to mention that that song is from the new album, but it's the 65th album.
Dang.
So
that's
a lot of music.
Insane. Wow.
It is insane. Yeah, It's hard for me to believe because that's an album for more than every year that I've been alive. So
wow.
It's a lot of music. And one of the things I tried to do in my show here in Vegas is to, what music do I put in a 90-minute show? So I put every song I've ever recorded into my show.
Whoa.
It's my favorite part of the show because the audience members can pick any album, any song on any album, and we do it just like that. So every show changes. It's the most fun part of the show.
It's like choose your own adventure, Donny Osmond style.
Yeah, and like I said, every show is different. Last night, I don't want to try to overhype things here, but last night's show was unbelievable. The whole showroom is filled with confetti at the end of the show. The audience was on fire. It was amazing. It was so cool.
I love that. Donny, we need that more than ever. We really do. You know, we were talking.
Well, you know what's so fun for me? It's so fun to see Vegas alive again because Vegas really got hit through the pandemic. I mean, one of the worst places. And to see it come alive again. Now, obviously, the audience is in masks. I'm performing to a sea of masks. But that's fine because the city is alive and kicking, and it's so great to see.
I'm so happy to hear that. And, you know, speaking of your album being called Start Again, I don't know if our viewers, I mean, of course, your fans know this, but I think it is very admirable just knowing your story that you recently had a bit of a health scare. You had to relearn how to walk again. Wow. So you had to start over. Yeah. How are you doing now? I know your wife had a lot to do with your recovery.
I mentioned that in an interview the other day, and I thought, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. And it's kind of gone viral. But it is an amazing story because the last show that I did with Marie at the Flamingo, just before COVID hit, I couldn't feel my arms and I couldn't feel my legs. Whoa. So I had back surgery and neck surgery at the same time. Wow. The problem, I mean, the surgeries were successful. I had secondary infection, and that could kill you. Yeah. So literally a year and a half ago, I was on a walker. Wow. But, you know, the pain getting back to this point, I had some of the best people working with me, and I'm stronger than I was prior to the operation. So everything's working. And so Start Again is appropriate in that respect. But I also named the album that because we all are starting again with this pandemic. Everybody's finding different ways of doing things. And it's all about picking yourself up and starting again, no matter what your challenges may be.
Well, I mean, I live for a good comeback, Donny, so we're so happy to see you start over. And you mentioned you're back in Vegas with your first ever solo show. Yeah. We have to ask, do you miss your sister?
You know, I absolutely do, but it's a completely different show. The Donny and Marie show was one thing. You know, the Donny and Marie brand was, you know, the silly slapstick and all that stuff. We had so much fun performing together. It was originally supposed to be a 6-week engagement, turned into 11 years. Wow. But this show is more all-inclusive of everything I've done in 6 decades. I do this rap, and it has gone viral because people have actually videoed this during the shows. They put it on YouTube. And it was supposed to be a 6-minute rap, but it's everything I've done in my entire show business life. And it's about a 10-minute rap. It gets faster and faster and faster. And it's so difficult, but I get through it every night. It's so fun.
Rapping Donny Osmond, I have to see. This is amazing.
Well, it's kind of like, let's liken it to Hamilton, okay? Yeah. Hamilton is the story told in rhyme. And I do that for 10 minutes with my entire life.
Wow. That's insane. I want to ask you about your start. Yeah. You got your start on the Andy Williams show with your brothers just when you were 5 years old. How instrumental was that show in shaping your career? Talk to me about that.
Well, it was everything. You know, everyone in show business needs a break.
Oh, look
that
at
was
him.
our break.
There he is.
And that's when I began. I was 5 years old. And Andy gave us our initial start, our national exposure. In fact, I do a tribute to Andy, where I was able to go back and get the masters of his show. Wow. And I sing a duet with him. I sing Moon River with him. And last night, it was pretty amazing. It got a standing ovation that wouldn't stop because it's so emotional and it connects so well between the two of us because Andy was my mentor. He gave me the break, and here I am paying homage to him, and we're singing together. It's a moment. It really is a moment for me as well as for the audience.
Donny, you are the epitome of show business. And speaking of duets, on your new album, Start Again, you wrote a song in response to Justin Bieber's Lonely song. So would you be open to a collaboration with the Biebs?
Well, absolutely, because I think it would be an interesting collaboration, but the song's got to be right. It's got to fit him. It's got to fit me. And so it's not just, okay, let's have these two people come together, be kind of interesting. No, it's got to be more than that. So if the Beebs can come up with the right idea, if I can come up with the right idea, if the collaboration feels right between the two of us, I think that would be the most amazing collaboration because we both had the same kind of childhood.
Yes.
I went through that tunnel. I got through the hurdle of that teeny bopper career to a respected adult entertainer. Justin went through the same tunnel, and he's made some decisions in his life. He's found love. He's got through the end of it. And I wrote a song called Life After Loneliness, because in it I say, you are a star. I mean, he's a star, and his light will never dim. That's the lyric. Because Justin's going to be with us for a long time. Smart guy.
I'm buying the first
Smart,
ticket
very talented.
to the Donny Beeb show.
I'm going to. I better get to go backstage.
Amazing, Donny, amazing.
Donny, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, catch Donny in his new solo show, Donny at Harrah's in Vegas, and his new album, Start Again, is available right now. Find all the details at Donny.com. Thank you so much, Donny.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks, you guys. Good to talk to you.
We'll be right back.
School, we're getting a lot of questions on our Instagram about the risk of COVID-19 to children. So let's verify. Are there any treatments for kids with COVID-19? Our sources are the University of Maryland Pediatrics professor Dr. Jim Campbell, the FDA, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the National Institutes of Health. The AAP estimates more than 5 million children have tested positive since the pandemic began. And the NIH says most recovered without any special treatment. Still, some kids may suffer more serious symptoms, so doctors modify proven adult treatments.
The same medications that are used in adults when they get sicker are being used for some children. But given that they just don't get as sick as frequently, there's not as much data to be able to support their use, but they're still there and available for us to use.
The FDA authorized remdesivir for children younger than 12 and weighing less than 88 pounds. Doctors can also use antibody treatments for teens who are at least 88 pounds. But in most cases, more traditional treatments will work.
Often they don't need any COVID-specific treatment, only supportive treatment, and that is like keeping their fever down, keeping them well hydrated with fluids, giving them oxygen if they need oxygen.
So it's true, there are treatments for kids with COVID-19. As for the vaccine, Pfizer and Moderna are still studying the efficacy and safety in children younger than 12. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. Want something verified? Email us or send us a text. For more Verify stories and to sign up for our newsletter, go to verifythis.com.
Welcome back to DBL. It is time for some sweet, sweet deals. Earlier, Steph showed Tori some amazing products at even better prices. Here's this week's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com. All right, what do you have for us today, Stephanie? I'm in the mood.
Hey, Tori, I have got some wonderful products and even better deals, and I cannot wait to share them with you. So check this out. First up, it's the Swiss Tech 11-piece makeup brush set with a bonus carrying bag. So you get 11 brushes, so there's no need to keep your multi-purpose brush for everything.
Right.
They have this really luxurious bamboo handle, and they're perfect for whatever you're applying, whether it's liquid or a powder or a cream. They feel so nice, and you'll get the perfect application every time because these brushes were handcrafted by a professional makeup artist.
Wow.
So normally this set is as much as $50.
Yeah, makeup brushes are pricey.
They are so expensive.
They are, yeah.
But guess what, Tori?
What?
We've got them for $15.
15?
I know, saving everyone 70%. Now that's a steal.
That's such a useful gift too. Like if you want to give that to someone in a nice bag, everybody wants new brushes. We've all used brushes from 8th grade. Move on.
Now, Tori, we've also got some amazing Laura Geller, the real deal concealer.
I love Laura Geller.
And we've got them in a range of 6 shades, so there is no doubt that you will find your perfect match. And the formula is intensely pigmented and it's packed with antioxidants, so it means you'll hide all your imperfections while still looking natural and glowing. Now, Laura Geller is a big name that's worked with all of the celebs in front of bright lights, so believe me, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she does.
Normally, one of these is as much as $26, but you can get one from us for only $12, saving up to 54%.
I like anything that's more than half off. Can I be honest? Anything.
Oh, yes.
Yes, please.
Now, this next item is just so plush. They're Enchanted Home Luna 6-piece Turkish towel sets, and these come in beautiful neutral colors, and they're extra soft and absorbent. So if you're redecorating your space, these are perfect because of how just soft and luxurious they are. Honestly, they're really heavy too. They're really good quality. And since they're loomed from premium Turkish cotton, they're the perfect towel to wrap yourself up in. So normally it's as much as $130.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and you're getting a lot in here.
That's true.
But we've got it, Tori, for only $39, saving our viewers 70%.
We are so good to you guys. You're welcome.
And
that's
I love
a
the
deal.
colors as well.
I know.
Aren't
that's
they
like
great?
a charcoal-y kind of thing and very neutral. I like that you said that.
I love those. They're going to match with any bathroom.
Smart. Very smart.
Now, last but certainly not least, this product will be sure to grab anyone's attention. This is the Steel Time NY Genuine Leather Crossbody Bag. These are so in, it's ridiculous. If you are in the market for a crossbody bag, we have got you covered. So this bag is extremely versatile. I mean, look at the colors we've got them in, and you're gonna love wearing it whether you're out and about, going for cocktails with the girls, going to work, you know. We all know how important pockets are, and these have plenty. So normally these are as much as $40.
Yeah, I was like, I bet it's 40 or up. Yeah.
But guess what? We've got them for $19.
Guys.
$19, saving 53%.
Guys, and they're in a really cool, like, I know you're fashionista, but like fall colors, right? They're kind of in that nice autumnal colors for you. Guys, that's so in the crossbody and the kind of short way you do it now.
And the leather.
The leather, and you can adjust it. Perfect. All right, this is a gift to all of you. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com right on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
There's a new COVID variant in the U.S. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verified viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and Next Strain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggest that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
To congratulate Daily Blast Live for 5 years. 5 years of doing what? You know, what they do. Right, yeah. What is that? I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? Well, we're looking forward to coming back in studio live. No, we're not.
Jeff Dunham, thank you. What an honor. Welcome back to DBL. Tori, comments.
You guys got riled up about Donny Osmond, huh? Okay. Jessica says Donnie still got it. And Barb says Donnie's such a class act. I love that guy. People were asking about the name of the song. It's Who. That's the one he was doing this to.
With the red jacket.
With the red leather jacket.
Imagine going out to dinner and the stories he's got, Donny Osmond.
I can't. TBL's 2 every day. Bye, guys.